little loosey-goosey ain't bad. They can come in while we're getting ready. I need to hook up my mic still. Just whenever. It doesn't.
I know, right?
It's probably better I don't have it now.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Just getting everything ready.
It's like it's weird. Like the older you get, and like if you're single, like the married people try to make you feel bad for not being married, and it's like, I don't know.
I make you feel bad for being married?
Huh?
Do I make you feel bad for being married?
Don't.
I'm just making sure it's not like I'm not. Because that's not the point. But like,
Jesus.
I know that there are probably people out there that do that. So.
Yeah. No, there are some people who are married and make it just seem like, oh yeah, like, yeah, I would hate to be in the fucking single market now. And it's like, I'm looking at your life and you look pretty fucking miserable.
I was trying to mess with the.
It's like, maybe it's best that I waited until I was out of my 20s to start considering it. You know?
Yep.
Consider most of those people in their 20s that got married are getting divorced now. Like, yeah, no.
But you know what? I just want to say props to the ones that are still together and happy. It's rare.
It's rare as shit now.
I'm jealous. I'm openly jealous of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm openly jealous.
Yeah, I wish I would have found mine.
Where's mine? Where's mine?
My throat is ready.
Where's mine? Oh yeah, so just update them. You know, a little bit of, not technical difficulties.
I mean, it is technical difficulties.
Yeah, but it's just like it's.
We need a gay friend on the podcast.
We need a gay friend on the podcast.
We need some diversity.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we don't have any of that.
We don't.
You want to plug this into your mic, Rex?
No.
Yeah. I'll totally do that. You want to take it from here?
Can we?
I guess that's. Oh shit!
It's like we're gonna be auditioning gay guys to be a part of our group, just so.
Do I need to take it under all these other cables?
We have someone that can make things extra fruity for us.
I just don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're good.
Safer. Do you want it in the dynamite?
He's an adult virgin.
You want it in the red stick?
Yes.
Yeah.
The red stick.
I'm sorry. I'm just check, mic check.
Y'all hear Rex all right?
Check. Mike.
Look at him. There he is. He's pretty. But does he sound like shit?
You know how I look? How do I sound? You know, I had somebody tell me recently, and I took it as a compliment. This girl told me that I guess there's like this website or this app where you can submit your voice for use in like AI generated like sex stories.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect idea for you.
I feel
that sounds like the best.
It sounds like you're not gonna get paid
possible
for it.
For Rex is to put his voice to animated sex bots.
Just ask me. I will voice all the hentai you want. Just pay me for it.
Just out of curiosity, if anyone's watching after hearing that statement, what type of character do you expect Rex to play?
Oh God!
In these adventures where he is gallivanting, and it's probably, he's probably got pointy ears, maybe even,
Do you even play with your voice?
What do you mean?
All right, so it's like you got your normal talking voice, right?
Right.
It's like I do too. Do you actually play with your voice? Because it's like that's something I was like genuinely interested in, was being a voice actor at one point. So I'll just play around with my voice and figure out what would work for this particular character, and just really lean into it and play with it.
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm genuinely interested in it. Maybe it's an insecurity thing. I just never felt like I had a good voice for that.
Neither did I. Didn't stop me.
You know, last year I did voice acting in a video game.
That's what's
It
up.
was an indie horror game on Steam. And,
What's the game?
It was.
So people can download it.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Throw him away.
Throw the whole Rex away.
No, I feel like such a. It was Dreams of Pain. I'm in Dreams.
That
of Pain.
sounds like BDSM, the game.
Yeah, let me light him better for you guys to hate him.
But I voiced an astronaut in the game, if you're wondering.
Oh no.
And And it's one of the hardest games on Steam. Only 1% of people that have played it have completed it, and I'm towards the end of the game. So only 1% of people that played that game heard my voice.
Thank God.
A super funny story from that, real quick. When the developer of that game contacted me because he was in the Abandoned stream like way back when, right?
Oh,
and he's
wow.
kind of kept up with my content. So when he made a game, it's a single guy developing the game. He reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to voice in it, and I was like, sure. And so I said, send me the character that you want me to voice, kind of give me some direction. And he sent me the character. He didn't really give me any direction other than you're an astronaut and just sound happy that you've seen somebody after not seeing another human being for this many years. So I was like, okay, that's not much to go on, but I'll do my best. So I recorded, he gave me the lines, and I did like a rough draft of all the lines. And I said, okay, this is, kind of what I'm thinking, and I sent it to him, the audio. And I said, I didn't clean it up, I didn't add any effects to it, I didn't do anything like that. I just sent it to him raw, completely raw audio files. And I said, just give me some feedback, and I'll make the changes that you instruct me. And this guy replied and said, they're in the game, great job. And I was like, that was the practice lines! No! Like, oh my god! Voice acting career, dead. Dead.
I don't know. Steve Bloom got discovered while he was working like fast food. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I got elbowed in the head and my titty grabbed at the same time.
Damn, that's just.
I'm sorry.
He was like taking your orders in the drive-through. And that's
Yeah.
how he got discovered.
That's how you got discovered?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And that's one of the most
Kelsey-
iconic voices in anime.
Kelsey Grammer got fucking found painting his fucking boss's apartment. Oh, Bob.
Really? Wow. Holy shit. I guess.
Hell,
I think it's
Harrison
a story.
Ford was a carpenter.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
George Lucas was like, hey, come over here, put this on.
I wonder what my discovery story would be. I was in this men's bathhouse and I heard this voice. And I knew he was going to be a star.
That was the one.
Yeah.
I yelled at this one guy who was trying to help me fix my phone at Sitel one time. And he just had one of the best voices I had ever heard. It's like, sir, I'm trying to help you, but if you're going to keep yelling at me, I'm going to have to elevate this call.
For real. If you keep yelling at me, I'm going to call. Just to let you know. And then I'm going to give you the job. All right.
It was like the voice for Ghostface, Roger Jackson.
Yeah.
He's also the same voice of Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
No way!
Same
Are you
guy.
serious?
Literally the same guy. Yeah.
I need to go back and listen because that's crazy.
Yeah. Shit. The most recent episode of The Last of Us had Troy Baker in it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What role did they give him?
He played James in the most recent episode.
What role is James?
Preacher Cannibal Group.
He was
Oh!
he was David's right-hand man.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that actually fits his real life personality too. Congratulations, Troy Baker.
I don't know about his, that, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Calm your tits there, sir.
So Rex, what'd you think about the Capcom event?
The Capcom event. For me, it was a snooze fest until we got to Resident Evil 4. I'm just gonna be honest. Like they spent a lot of time on Exoprimal, but Exoprimal, first of all, to me, it looks mid. It looks like Dynasty Warriors, right?
It looks like it'd be kind of fun,
Yeah, like one of those.
but
games
nothing I would invest too hard in.
Right. When they showed the shop and the battle pass and that it's always online connection, I was just like, well, like my interest is actively falling from not a great height to lower and lower and lower as you say this.
It's like I only got room in my life for one battle pass game, and
For real.
so far that's only Dead by Daylight for me. So.
Yeah, Apex Legends for me.
Yeah.
One and that's it, bro. I don't even have Spotify. That's the sacrifice I'm making over here.
Yeah, it's like shit's expensive, and you was like, nah, you're good.
I can't have 10 subscriptions hitting my bank account every month. That's crazy, right? Even if it's $10 each, that's $100. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't got that kind of money.
However, that Ghost Trick looked really fun.
Which one?
Ghost Trick,
The Ace Attorney one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did that actually did look like a fun game, and it was definitely different than everything else they showed to me. And I've never played an Ace Attorney game, so
Objections.
It's not like that. And this one's more like you're dead and you're a ghost, and you can possess objects to solve puzzles to try and save people from being murdered. And it's like that really appeals to me. I like things that you have to kind of think through and predict.
Yeah,
that looked fun.
It opens up some like interesting gameplay mechanics and gameplay loops. So I think that looks interesting. And what was it? Monster Hunter. They spent a little while on Monster Hunter. I've never played Monster Hunter, but it's something I'm very interested in. The only reason I haven't really picked up Monster Hunter is I feel like in order to like really enjoy it, in order to really get into it enough to like really understand it, it's going to require so much time that I don't know if I can give it.
My question is, why is Monster Hunter big, but Monster Rancher isn't? It even had an anime that involved a PlayStation. Like, what the fuck?
Monster Rancher was so good. And honestly, my favorite part of it, like the monster fighting in battles was cool. Like there was nothing like wrong with it.
Do you remember the name of the like little creature that was like pretty much the permanent part of the party?
The yellow blob with the tail. Is that what you're talking about?
It was it had like the green armored back on it. It was like
yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember that one's name.
Mochi.
Oh, Mochi. Perfect.
That was the name of the creature from Monster Rancher.
For those of you that don't know, Mochi is the name of his pet possum. Mochi's honestly not a pet. She's part of our family.
Yeah, she's her own animal.
Yeah.
I don't own her. She owns herself.
Yeah, you're definitely part of her.
Yeah, like we've exchanged DNA, or maybe she just took mine. But either way, it was rough.
First and foremost,
that doesn't sound better.
That's my daughter.
That does not sound better.
And
she's elaborate. She bit me. That's what I meant to say. Is that she bit me. And she bit me on the finger. So I was feeding her, and I tried to feed her something that was like too small. So she took a big bite, and her teeth, her fang, caught my finger right here. And like literally, it's one of the grossest things that's ever happened to me. And I still have like this white bubbly spot where it happened. She bit my finger, and I audibly heard the pop when the skin popped, and she went all the way into the meat, like all the way to her gums. And I will say, I handled it like a champ, because I was just like, oh, no, that's uncomfortable. I don't want to make a scene, though. It's my fault. Jeff, could you help me with this? I'm, like, bleeding a lot, because I don't know how aspirin works. So that was this whole thing. But, yeah, I love Mochi and love Monster Rancher. I mean, I think it's super underrated, because the training of the monsters was the part that sold me on that game the most. Where you could like pick how you wanted to. You have all these different options for all these different events, training events, like sprinting or climbing this or trying to do this or that. All these different events, and then when you're out in the world exploring, you've got random events that you can choose to let your monster participate in. And it's like it really is your pet. You can't control it while it's like attempting to like. Rock climb or get over some obstacle or like beat like whatever, some kind of monster. But if it does, it gets these stat increases. If it doesn't, it gets like an injury and it needs to heal for a little while, and then you lose training time. And I just loved that high risk, high reward system and how you could train your monster. And you genuinely develop a relationship with it. Like when my monsters would do like, okay, so say you pick just. Yep, exactly. Can you show that on camera? That's Mochi.
Yeah, from Monster Rancher.
From Monster Rancher. So, like, let's just say, like, for instance, you pick, like, for your monster to do, like, a sprinting exercise. You can't control it. You watch the monster, like, try to accomplish the goal, and it can either fail, pass, or it can, like, do so well it goes above and beyond. And after doing that for so long and working with the monster, and as you develop a higher bond with it, its chances of accomplishing or doing even more goes up. And so I kind of feel genuinely proud. Like when it would do well, I'd be like, hell yeah, because I spent time working on this. And then it pays off in the battles. I just think Monster Rancher is so good. And I wish more people played it, and I wish it would have gotten bigger than it did. But you had Monster Rancher, you had Pokemon, you had like Digimon, you had Dragon Seed, Monster Seed. There were so many like games trying to compete in that like Pokemon genre.
This Mochi thing is ugly. I gotta say, I looked it up.
Mochi's wild, yeah.
This thing that's rough.
that was their Pikachu. So
100%. So I just really liked it, but obviously of the Capcom event, it was about Resident Evil 4, and
for him, like for me, like there was the Street Fighter 6 news, which I'm excited for.
What did you think of that?
The more I see about it, the more stoked I am, and it's like I'm finding myself trying to avoid more news about two things, and it's Resident Evil, of course, as well as like Street Fighter. The Mega Man Battle Network collection, I love compilations of old games, or especially in this case, games I've never played. I'm a big Mega Man fan too.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of the Battle Network shit because I didn't own a DS or any of that. So it's like I'm super excited to get my hands on that.
That's I felt the same way about that TMNT collection that Konami released. I couldn't believe they did it. Like Konami actually released something we wanted.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, like if only you would do this more often, like we would.
Like maybe if you did like a HD collection of like the PS1 and PS2 Metal Gear games, that'd be a thing.
That would be great.
That people would buy again.
Like Guns of the Patriots, like running like on current gen hardware at 60 frames.
All right, you bitches. All right. I'm working my dick off on all these games. And y'all know how the fucking shit goes.
Lean back.
I'm working my dick off on these games.
Okay, you're gonna have to focus the camera.
All right, I'll focus in a second. All right.
Yeah.
I want y'all to choose 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
Fuck you.
Oh, come on. You can't be mad at him if he says it first.
What number do you want?
I'm not gonna tell you.
All right. Well, are we going on shoot or scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, or rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Wait a minute, hold on.
What is
now.
that
No,
one?
what's that?
What number is
What's
that?
the
I thought we were doing rock, paper, scissors.
What's the one?
We're throwing out the number for the
this?
one we wanted.
This is rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we're
I see
throwing
what
out-
he's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing rock, paper, scissors with the number he wants.
And you're doing
Nah,
rock,
you're
paper,
doing-
scissors.
you're the-
He's
they
playing
know
rock, paper,
zero.
scissors. You know how
They know-
everyone ever has played rock, paper, scissors.
It's okay. No, it's not your fault.
That's okay.
It's not your fault.
I'm just different. Okay.
Yes.
Like
I love it. I mean, it makes sense. If you would have threw out a 2, you'd have been real pissed.
I think we all were. We felt for it.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna take the Justin approach. 4.
All right.
1 and 4.
3.
I have 2.
Okay.
Right?
So you're 1, 2, 3, and 4.
There you go.
All right.
Whatever that means. Okay.
Look, it sounds.
I don't know what I agreed to.
Terms and services.
Look at the concern on Rex's face. It's.
It's not the first time I signed up for something blind.
And cue the MASH theme.
And what was the blind girl's name?
You know what? Okay, would you ever?
She never saw you coming, huh?
I just unrelated question, Ozzy. Would you ever date a girl like that's disabled, like in a wheelchair? or
We
something
talked
like
about this earlier.
Yes, we did. Tell him the story.
that? I didn't.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Oh God.
So while we were getting alcohol, it's because we were talking about it. It's like I had the chance to date a little person
Oh, okay. Okay.
a long time ago. It's like I was kind of curious. It's like, how would that be? Like maybe I'm just a degenerate. But at the same time, I wasn't looking at it as like, well, they're a little person. I was looking at, well, no, this person's actually really cool. They just happen to be a little person.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like nothing's stopping me from having sex with legs right now. Like I would, just to see how it would be. So not that there's anything wrong with that, but no. Help. But anyways, so this is like, you see, I don't see like government stipend checks, but no.
So
I would get $150 more for dependent if we.
Ooh,
What's
shit.
up, girl?
There you go.
How you doing?
Hey.
now we're getting down to brass
See
tacks.
the silver lining. All right. But no. So I had this chance, and I was like, which would be more awkward to date? Someone who was missing a few parts, from the package,
Right.
or someone who was like put in a large box, small package.
Right.
And so we asked this question to the guy who sold us our booze that you were partaking in tonight. And he happens to have someone who's missing a few parts from the package in his life. So yeah, this became a very awkward conversation.
Wow.
And at first we thought it was like, I feel kind of bad. And then he said, well, it's because of that COVID vaccine. And we're like, okay, we're good now. So don't feel bad anymore.
Yes. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he saved us.
Yes, he really.
He saved us, and we were happy for like 8 seconds.
It's like, oh
and
God.
then it all went back.
And then, all right, we're good. Okay, so he's crazy. But no. But yeah, so what would you prefer?
Between what?
Tiny package or missing parts?
I'm open-minded towards both. I think I might, like.
Same.
I think if first I would probably go with missing parts. I was on a dating app recently and I was swiping and I saw a girl who was missing one of her legs. She had a prosthetic.
Yeah.
And I'll be
Funny
honest,
story. No, I'm joking.
and her whole profile
Yeah.
was her joking on it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love her."
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I wanted to match with her so bad, and I didn't. It crushed my soul a little bit.
I think that's what I genuinely love is that usually people who have disabilities are so fucking funny and genuine, and I love that shit.
Love
it's like,
it.
Humor is a big turn on for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, if
It's
you
like
can
when I
laugh
talk to
about
a-
some shit, it's so fucking great.
It's like when I talk to a normal girl and she's being like kind of like bratty and entitled. I'm like, do you have to lose a leg to be humble? Like, what has to happen
Shit.
here for you to act like a person that's like normal? You know? I mean, I'll do it for you.
What's normal, huh?
Do it
What's
for
normal?
Wait, what's normal to you? Walking around, huh?
Oh no, Justin! Let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. No, Gurney.
Problematic as shit.
Oh my god.
I would date a girl in a
Hey, I
wheelchair.
see that.
I would.
He's like, I would date a, I swear I would, guys, for optics
I
right now. Let me
promise.
backtrack.
For optics, yes.
Here's the thing. Do you ever worry like
Why would you date a girl in a wheelchair? For disabled parking?
That's
So you can
what
get better parking? You taking advantage?
I mean,
Yes.
You trying to get through the fast pass line?
I want the perks. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like, shit. But at the same time, there is a part of me that wonders, like, if I did date a girl that was, like, in a wheelchair, for instance, like, I have to kind of check myself, like, is it some kind of curiosity or am I genuinely interested?
I think that would be the dilemma. It's like, are you with this person for the right reasons?
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like anybody can connect with anybody who is of a sound mind.
Yeah.
I think the area where I have an issue is if I was like someone who had like a mental impairment.
Right.
And then like that raises like a whole bunch of moral questions.
Right.
It's like, so that I would probably like, that's my limit. Like physical deformities, that's not an issue for me.
Yeah. I think to be
It's like,
honest,
if we click, we click, you know?
Exactly. And I think to be honest, when it comes to like, say somebody who's like, paralyzed or in a wheelchair or something like that, I genuinely think it's easier for men to date a girl in that situation than vice versa. Because for me, like, if she's attractive and I like her personality, I'm kind of in no matter what. But
I've
for a
seen some
woman-
videos. Yeah, there's quite a few women who are impaired and have great relationships with people who aren't.
Mm-hmm.
So the other way around, it's a little different.
Because it's hard to be that because women kind of naturally look for that protector a little bit,
You have anything you'd like to add about this?
I wasn't going to say
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, she told me often that I didn't know what it was like to be depressed and how hard it was for my paralysis for her. So I can't relate. I don't.
paralysis was hard on her.
It was hard on her, so I don't really understand. I wish I could give you guys insight, but I just,
Yeah.
I know I would never date a cripple, but
You
Right.
just haven't experienced loss the way that she
When I
has.
think about vets
True.
that I've met, guys who've had like seizures or major cerebral incidents, things like that, and I think about how single they are, and then I also see like women, who have suffered the same things but have partners. It's like,
Yeah.
it's almost like there's this weird kind of bias or stigma or something.
I don't know if it's
I don't know that it's a bias as much as it's like
I think
Nat-
it's kind
nature.
of a biologically driven thing, because a woman who has some kind of like deformity, or she's in a wheelchair, or has some kind of like amputation, it doesn't really affect me that much because you know, again, if I still find her attractive, I'm interested. And as somebody who naturally assumes the protector role, it doesn't affect, like, I feel that way about her if she doesn't have any of those issues.
Yeah.
But I think for a woman looking at a man, like, if something happens while we're on a date and I need him to stand up for me.
Poor choice of words.
You're fired.
He did all that heartfelt shit for a setup. For a weak mid-tier
I present to you the long con.
C-class fucking League of Legends hero joke. Like,
that is maidenless.
that was the
behavior.
Metal Gear Survive of cripple jokes.
Maidenless.
Anyway, I just think it's a little bit more complicated for women. And I think in a fair way it is. I think in a fair way it
I'm
is.
just thinking about it. It's like, for our friend who has, you know, an issue, we're in his house. Like, he bought this. Yeah. Like he was able to provide. He gives us a space for us to come, and it's like, it just goes to show, it's like, just because you think he can't provide, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, you would think there's no way he could provide.
yeah, and look at him providing.
Right.
That's why I'm gonna suck his dick later, because he's an American hero.
Y'all ready to do this fucking stupid?
I won't forget the man who died.
Is it time to go live? Hold on.
Yeah, we are live. Hold on. You need me to fucking focus. Where?
Pete, then we'll go live.
You. It was out of focus.
All right, hold on.
Let's see. See how good he is.
Yeah, let's see. How
First
good.
try. First try.
Let's see.
Y'all think he's got it?
Maybe. Who knows?
You're still maidenless, foul tarnished. Yeah.
Bad?
That's good.
It's
And
good?
and then you might want to tilt it up a little bit so you have a little bit of headroom, and the same with ours.
So Oz needs a tilt.
Tilt his up. I will tilt yours up a little.
We're so fucking prepared, like
Guys.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Guys, y'all don't even know how good we are.
All right, can I explain something?
There's fucking talent right here, guys.
Let me tell you what happened. I took on a big task, and the big task was I actually watched, and I knew that I had to,
You
but
took a bath.
I watched episodes 2 and 4 and 6 and 8, and all I really had to watch was the game part so I could get all y'all's answers. So I tried that. I really did. And just the progression from episode 2 to now is light years above where we started. And Ozzy's the only one who was a part of the original start of it. But Ozzy remembers that at one time it was 4 dudes in an attic or in a very small room with 4 fucking shitty mics and a Rodecaster. That was the only good piece of equipment that we had. And Ozzy had a haunted David Bowie poster to the left of him.
It's in my room now.
It's in his room now. And we had pictures all around of us having fun. Well, ever since then, I mean, you think about it, I've made a ridiculous amount of games. And so these games that we've done every even episode have come full circle to where I said, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll get all of y'all's answers into the answer bank. I know that you guys know how many answers you guys have, but I don't know if you guys know how many answers you say without knowing that you said them.
Oh, yeah, definitely no.
It is an insane, like watching
so much shit.
Random shit, like
watching.
I'm supposed to remember to the throwaway jokes?
Watching through it. Of course, it's so beautiful to like see you guys like really try hard to like not just give it away or to, you know, not like bust out laughing, and then when it just gets to you and you just can't hold it in anymore, like when you just break. And like when Ozzy breaks, it's hysterical. When Justin breaks, it's hysterical. When Rex breaks, it's hysterical. And that's what Nerd Night is, you know. Over 100 games I've done. Over 100. Over 100 since we started, because you got to think, this is book 7. This is automatically 60 episodes, 65. And the ones that we've done before we even went live, those are also games as well. So this game is very fun to look at because it's like the evolution of my games, but at the same time, it's the 7th book. 7 is usually related to luck, fate, all that kind of crap. So I said, let's see if luck can pass down into the future episodes. And I was able to gather, I would say, 478 different answers that you guys have given in 4 episodes. Now,
how long is this game?
Well, here's the deal. You're not gonna.
The game is the whole episode.
No, I just picked out of all those. I just want to let you know that with all of your answers and all of chat's answers in 4 games, just in you randomly spitting shit out.
Oh, you picked the best ones or something?
I tried.
Wow.
I wrote them all down. Wait until I show you the list. I haven't even shown you the list.
I got it.
How many of the answers were mine?
No. I took all of them.
Okay. Oh,
Now, I will say that you are one of the biggest ad-libbers, as in what you'll do is you'll answer, and then under your breath, while somebody else is talking, you'll say another answer.
This man got it.
It's very detectable.
I think in a myriad fucking pattern.
No, that's fine. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll say, no, I need another answer only because I'm trying to get the same amount of answers. So I can hear it,
So
but
it's your fault.
No. Like, it's y'all's fault because sometimes y'all just be like, wait a minute, I can do better.
I thought,
And you'll do better, but you forget you already answered. So
I was the best co-signer. Someone will say something that's not funny at first, but I'll add on to it and make it funnier.
the cosigner thing, I mean, that's the thing. Once you actually look at the list, believe it or not, the amount of answers compared to us from the chat were, minimal. It was y'all that were coming up with the shit on the fly. It wasn't the chat. And the chat, they have the advantage. Why do they have the advantage? They got a whole fucking computer or phone in front of them. Yeah. Y'all got to do shit on the fly. So props to y'all. It sucked, and that's why I'm working to the last minute because, I wrote everything down and I got it all. This is only the first one. This is places. This is just places, and how it's gonna work. Who got number 1?
That'd be Oz.
Ozzy. So here's your number 1, Ozzy. There you go. This is mine because I'm number 2, right? And then you're number 4.
Yeah.
So you're number 4
Why am I number 1?
because you picked number 1.
You said 3, but he had already picked 3.
Oh.
1 was the only one left.
Yeah.
Nice shot
Loneliest
of
number.
ass.
So what happened was.
So I open this and take it
So
out.
hold on a sec.
Don't look.
What I have to do is I have to read my prompt. And what we were supposed to do, but Ozzy's building stuff and I'm trying to do this, is I'm gonna hold this up and I'm gonna be like, oh no, what's the answer gonna be? And then I'm gonna say, the place where you would expect a microwave to be installed right next to the toilet.
Oh, okay.
And then you have your answer right in front of you that more than likely is either a direct answer that you gave or someone gave or a combination of the answers because I wanted that to be a part of it too.
Whoever gave this is
So now keep in mind, a lot of these answers are combinations, but I think that combination
Not
is
this one.
purely from you.
This one feels very
All right.
specific.
So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, go ahead. So Rex, what did fate give you?
For a microwave next to the toilet?
Yes.
The White House during Trump presidency.
Combination of 2 classic answers.
Getting rid of a burrito while you're cooking a new one.
There you go. Perfect. And who wants to go next? Ozzy?
What's the prompt?
The prompt is the place where you would expect a microwave to be installed right next to the toilet.
The women's only porta potty right outside of JCPenney.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, JCPenney is a nice store.
All right.
All right. Now what you got, Justin?
New York style delicatessen right next to the DMV.
That's fair.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You see? And just as fate had it, your guys' answers combined to me saying a diaperless nursing home.
That's our future. Yeah.
God.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
That's the most real answer on there.
Yeah. That's like an unavoidable truth.
Just all four of us just Winnie Poohing around a nursing home.
I
That'd be
hope
great.
I'm a victim of inner city crime before that happens.
That's fucking terrible. All right, so that was the first question.
I love that Tilly was just posing for them,
right?
and they've been begging for her.
They've been begging
And she just stands there like,
All right.
look at me.
So number 1.
Oh man.
Rex, would you mind giving this to Justina? Justino? I got my number 2.
Gotcha.
Justintina. All right. So the prompt on this one is the place where Legs loses his cell phone the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
This is what fate did. Jeff had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But just remember, Jeff is a comedian, and he can usually, put things together. That's all I did.
This was perfect.
I took the answers and I
think
put them
I won
together.
this one.
You think you did? Let me see what I put. Because I randomized the shit out of it.
Okay.
I like mine. I wrote this. Yeah, I wrote this. Okay, cool. So, all right, who's going first?
Just go ahead.
You want me to go ahead? So, mine was at your mom's house, filming Ozzy being at your mom's house.
All right.
Sorry,
wonder if
y'all
that'll
can hear
come up.
that.
I don't even
We're
remember
about to
what
be
this was the
destroyed
answer
by
to.
an Apache.
Huh?
Yeah, the Apache's flying by right now. That's the.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but I'm just letting them know that there's a helicopter right over the
Yeah.
house right
It's
now.
been strafing us for the past hour.
Yeah.
We're not growing anything in the backyard.
Anything in your backyard.
So, the prompt was the place where Legs loses his cell phone the most. So, Ozzy, what did you have?
Whatever handicap stall is progressive enough to include a cell phone holder. Wink, wink, Bucky's. Like I said, I won this one. That's so good. It's too good.
That did happen. That did happen. It really happened.
It's on a true story. Holy shit.
Why they got a cell phone holder in the shitter?
Wink, wink,
I
Bucky's.
mean, you need your hands free depending on how much you got to wipe, I guess.
There you go.
Making a mess of
Why
it,
is that a
bro.
thing?
My
All right.
God.
My answer was in random offices filming the HR meetings we all have to attend. That's perfect for me.
It's
Like,
mostly your fault.
it's
Yeah.
mostly me in there. HR meeting.
Hey.
I was just joking.
Tilly's HR.
I didn't mean it.
All right, here you go.
Why'd you say that? The lulls.
What is this?
bro.
That's we got 2 more in places.
All right, mine is.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't even know you didn't go.
Yeah.
My apologies. I was laughing.
I literally
It was
started with you.
It was
Had, like,
about
2
him.
shots of tequila.
He's like, fuck that cripple. I can't.
I'm sorry.
In Rex's new chair that has a pre-installed oscillating pleasure center.
Yikes.
Wow.
How big is the pleasure center?
Well, the thing is that I would think that
cell phone.
it's big enough.
I didn't know I had a chair that nice.
Well, I mean, I would imagine that you will soon enough, but. And keep in mind, Legs, I don't know if chat has answered any, but feel free to shout them out if they're good enough. I'm not going to hold
Oh,
it
they're
against
just
them.
responding.
They're just responding?
Yeah.
It's
They
perfect.
said they're sorry for that New York apartment earlier.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
the Evelyn 10,000?
Damn.
Or 10,000.0?
That's got
Ray?
So this one
I
is
think he's trying to math and he's forgetting where decimals go.
the last place where you would expect Rex Sterling stream chat to comment live.
the last place I would expect them to comment live.
Yeah.
Like, where...
You're literally live at this event.
Oh, someplace I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a horror convention.
Now, I hope Rex got the answer I wanted him to get. If he didn't, it's cool because if somebody else reads it, it's going to be great. But if Rex reads it, it might be 10 times better. So with that being said, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You'll go first. Go ahead.
From from Oprah's couch as he shows off his super cool chair.
Okay, cool. Got it.
I think that was the answer.
That was
You
good.
love that damn chair.
No. That wasn't the answer. That wasn't the answer.
Okay.
That wasn't a good one. All right, so with that, Legs, what you got?
Live at a recently released movie, followed by his arrest because he forgot that was illegal.
Got it. Roger. Mine was from the stage on TED Talk as he convinces the audience to correct our moral path by guaranteeing all people with a meaningful VR relationship by 2030.
And that will conclude chapter 73.
To be fair, those VR relationships are happening. Africa is out of control.
Don't worry, I took care of that in the game. What was your answer? Because I know what it was now that I went.
On a date with one of the Kardashians who only invited him out because they mistook him for a Make-A-Wish kid. Go fuck, bro. Do I look that sick?
Listen.
Is that rhetorical?
You look a little pale.
I do look a little pale, yeah, sure. All
To
right,
me,
guys.
you look a little pale.
Cool.
Here you go. Last one for places, and then I got to start building the game. So somebody else do a segment while I build the next game, okay? So we're gonna do this one. Let me do the
weird news.
Let me do the prompt. Yeah, y'all decide who's gonna go first. All right, I think this will be nice.
What the fuck?
The place where Ozzy finds the most solitude on his darkest days.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
kind of deep and meaningful. These
Yeah.
are some good answers.
Let's see.
I ain't reading this racist shit.
Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Is it that bad, really?
Oof.
Is it that bad, really? Read it all.
Committing a felony on a pile of chums. Like, how bad is it? Is that where it's... Oh, God. I took the heat off of him. Damn.
I thought that mine was the most racist one, but I mean,
Jesus, we're competing?
I think so.
Fuck, I just want
He said we're competing for the. I took gold in that fucking.
racist.
Hold on a sec. So, Ozzy, what's your answer?
Mine is the most accurate answer.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the prompt?
The prompt is the place where Ozzy finds the most solitude on his darkest days.
In the garage, designing the next wheelchair to create crop circles while the user sleeps.
That's kind of cool.
It's like some sign.
Oh, this is some psyop shit.
That's cool as shit, right?
Pretty
See?
meta.
I swear to God, they weren't there yesterday.
Now, why is it that the three of y'all's is racist?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff.
I meant to give you the racist one.
Did you?
I did.
Did you mean to give him 3 of them?
You done fucked up?
I think you got the only racist one, bro.
Do you want me to go first?
Go first, whatever.
Yeah, make Justin go last to make it awkward.
Is it that bad? I'll switch with you. You want me to switch
great.
with you?
No,
Great.
we'll make
I'll
Rex
switch
go
with
last
you.
to make it
he's
awkward.
The cripple. He can get away with it.
Yeah, but
true.
I'll switch with him if he don't feel comfortable. I
I'll
wrote the
say
fucking
it.
shit.
I ain't scared.
Go first.
Okay, go ahead. Go first.
At your mom's house, eating chitlins, preparing gear to go xenomorph hunting.
How did I know Chitlins was going to be?
I don't know, but he's going xenomorph hunting.
Because it's probably
That's
your
badass.
I do hunt xenomorphs.
There you go. What's wrong with that?
Do you make out with them? Which mouth?
Which
Come at me again.
What'd that mouth do?
So do you make out with them? Which mouth?
A little bit. The most inner mouth.
Aha.
I said,
Alien 3 style.
That's a good one.
I said, yeah, it depends on if they're shiny. Whether you good, you got it. It's fine.
Keep in mind, none of us put on powder tonight.
We didn't.
No.
Am I glistening? Is it bad?
You are blinging.
Oh my God in heaven.
Sweaty, but I
Bling, blow. Bling, blow.
Bling, bling.
Now I feel fucking self-conscious.
No, you shouldn't. Shut up. Go.
All right, you ready?
Read.
get sweatier.
So his solace is found wherever they're recording the next all-white podcast where they need a black friend to soften the blow.
Damn. That's accurate as fuck.
You like that? That was good, right? See,
That's the
good.
purpose I serve.
That's right. See,
All right, Rex. What you got?
You know what? I really like this one.
Lay it on me, Timmy.
In a world with no more pronouns, where condoms work as efficiently as Flex Seal, and where furries are but a thing of memory.
Wow.
did Rex win?
He won.
He won. That's what I'm talking about. See, see. That's
Flex Seal bit.
that Flex Seal was actually.
Flex Seal, please sponsor me.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Flex Seal was in 3 different people's answers. I thought it was weird. We talk about Flex Seal a lot.
It's like, I feel bad for Flex Seal because I'm cheating on Flex Seal with Plasti Dip right now, but for just this project. So,
To be fair, though, we still want that sponsor.
Yeah, please. So,
like, I will do a whole infomercial with Phil Swift.
I bet you. I mean, it would be cool as fuck. Like, I saw this boat in half. I put my depression back together. Is it?
Wait,
What?
whose mic is not working? Oh, can't even hear Rex.
Oh, turn his mic back
now
up.
They tell you that?
Wow.
Thanks,
But I don't
man.
understand because it says it's working.
Can't hear Rex.
Guys, like I've been.
When I get
We're
that
30 minutes
feeling,
into
I
this.
need a
Well, yeah, I did say it earlier, and then I turned it up, and I said that's better. So, like,
So, can you hear him or
Somebody
not?
pull it up on their phone.
Yeah, because I need to start making the next game. So I was hoping y'all could take over for me while I'm
Okay.
making the next game, if that's cool.
it sounds like he's a.
Y'all can take over for me while I'm making the next game, if that's cool.
Check, mic check.
I hear you.
Okay, somebody else check because I'm too close to my own mic.
That's not true. Mine
Oh, blew my ear out with that.
Which one is he, buddy?
One of y'all just pull it up on your phone and let me know
He's-
how loud I sound.
No.
Is that a different microphone?
No, it's the same one.
Same one?
Yeah.
Check, mic check. Check.
Yeah, he's coming.
Gorilla Radio.
I know, right?
All right, one more check, bro.
I'm
hear
surprised
me
how they
now.
can hear me
Check,
all
what's
the
going
damn
on?
time. Like, it's weird.
Sucking
That's
it
what I'm
up.
saying,
Sucking
like-
it.
All right, well, let me turn it back on for a second.
We had a conversation about that earlier.
It's crazy, bro. It's so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Say that again?
Fucking and sucking and sucking and fucking. Like,
Yeah, we had this talk earlier.
It was all about a shirt I wanted.
Apparently, this book is deja vu. So that's the theme of this book.
Yeah. We're revisiting our best/worst moments.
Yes. All
best
the
of
cringe,
worst.
yes.
Fahrenheit Volume 10 or whatever.
So apparently Rex sounds fine to anyone using a phone.
Lip shits.
Yeah, I should be sounding good. I mean, like I said, as long as one of you guys can check on your phone.
No. He's literally reverberating. That's it.
Pop.
He's reverberating. So something's up.
6.
Something's wrong.
Squish.
And I believe. Hold on.
Cicero.
Get shit out.
Is it
Lip
me
shits.
or does it just always seem to be my mic? Like
It shouldn't
I'm
be though.
You had it
He's
coming.
number 6, right?
I had it.
Yep.
Said,
So
all right.
Open it again. We're gonna give it a shot.
All right. Sounds good.
I mean, I don't know why Sean is attacking who you are as a person. He said he's on mobile with headphones on. That Rex is soft, but he sounds fine.
Wow. I am kind of soft.
Who's Sean?
Check. Mic check. I'm checking my mic. Talking into my mic at the regular normal
It's like,
voice
first and
level.
foremost, that is my wife.
Show some goddamn respect.
Keep my wife's name.
Fucking mouth.
We're just gonna go all the way.
Did you see Chris Rock?
Yeah, watch that. Yeah.
I thought he handled it great.
I thought
Like
so
this
too.
shit for y'all in chat that is laughing. We have it turned all the way up, and if it's gonna be fucked up sounding, then we need to know.
Yeah.
And
So, because I'm on mobile with headphones on. He's kind of soft, but it sounds fine. But the issue is there's like nothing.
Yeah, we don't have
Wrong.
anything showing that it's messed up.
Anything.
Like every metering thing we have.
As to why
So
his is fucking up when everything in here is showing that it's working just fucking
it's
fine.
not this part, right? Like I take it off and.
No, it's not the muff.
Crazy, right?
Oh.
Don't do that.
I'm trying to make it the best for y'all.
Hey,
It says that it sounds like that he's being picked up through
Right.
Oz's mic.
Which is awkward because. we're in the
do I need to
room.
angle my mic this way? Will that help? Rex, talk.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm letting you know. Look, hanging out free, hanging out. My balls are out. Let's talk. Breath smells like Cool Ranch Doritos.
That's
good or bad. Depends how you feel about
You know what's crazy is you said your breath smells like that, but
so wet right now.
you were just talking about your balls, and I'm like, why does this ball smell like Cool Ranch Doritos?
Yeah.
I just ate those.
I ain't even gonna lie, because if my balls smelled like Cool Ranch, I'd be alright with it. I know a bunch of girls that would too. meet a girl that dips her French fries in ranch, is that like automatically like a red flag for you?
It really is.
Yeah, it is. It's like I gotta fail now.
It's like putting
Let's see here.
mayonnaise on fish.
Yeah. I like mayonnaise on my flounder. Well, you're walking home.
Yeah.
So it might go quiet for y'all for a minute because I'm going to close down the audio shit. And try to-
We do have the right audio input selected for me, right?
Yes. Don't do that yet. I already did it.
High and overneath the path of misery.
We're going fucking crooner on this fool.
Oh my god, I'm getting the fucking Howard Stern mic.
To me. All right. We can't talk real anymore, so we got to put on the TOS gloves again. Ready?
I guess.
I mean, that was still TOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we handled.
There's a way to do
I
it.
feel like we handled
You
that
can
well.
talk about it. You just have to be tactful.
I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, good.
I'll be right back. I just gotta pee.
It's like I went
Oh, we
pretty.
can test your mic though.
I went pretty light on the drinks tonight. So.
Alright, well, I'm gonna sit. We're ready.
What were you talking to this mic real
Yeah,
quick?
I'm gonna sit over here.
Rexual assault.
Says, okay, they can hear Rex. He's on mic.
Oh, but boy, they can't.
Better?
They want.
Is that too loud? Does it need to be turned down?
What's going on? You want me to do something? Do something.
Talk like a Rex.
I believe that what's gonna happen if Capcom is gonna fold under the pressure of oh, I love women. Oh goodness, women are the best. And,
Well, I just wonder if we need to turn it down, or
yeah. Oh,
or if he's talking too close to it.
you want me? So what?
Like maybe talk normal.
I think that small men have a lot to offer, and I think that regardless of the people that I hang out with, that they help lift me to the sky as opposed to making me feel small in stature.
I think that's good.
That's good.
Also, Taylor Gary, thanks for the subscribe.
What?
While they were completely silent.
Oh, Blake Evans is here. Okay, cool.
There was no audio.
Yeah. There was no audio for a second.
And then that's the subscription happened.
Okay,
that was funny.
Cool. Well,
But like we like it when y'all shut up. Here.
All right, y'all gotta go.
Subscribe.
Nobody's in front of the fucking camera at the moment. I'm trying to make the game, and you guys are fucking not letting me make the game.
You were supposed to be making the game.
I was making the game, and then I got told that fucking Rex's mic wasn't working, so now he has to sing like a crooner because he has a crooner mic.
Yeah. So get over here and give us your best Frankie Sinatra. Come on.
Let's go. Get over there. Right. I'm about to
Fuck that. Give me Dean Martin from you. I want Dean Martin.
I hate that bitch.
Howdy, y'all. Sorry, our equipment is fucking weird.
Yeah.
We got it from the Salvation Army. We didn't know how it worked, okay? We're trying our fucking best here. All right, you want me to just go ahead and go? I'll just go ahead and go since I'm already equipped.
In the thing, I got it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cue Ozzy's comic verse. Let's do that. I'll just go.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's no big deal.
You got it.
We'll just do whatever.
It's whatever.
It's fine.
You have to tell people you're fine even though you're not fine.
It's giving. I don't. Is that how you're supposed to say it? It's giving, or you have to say it's giving something? Do you have to say something after that?
I don't know. I don't speak proper Valley.
Hey, Shinomio, you're a white girl that's basic. What do you?
He calls him like he sees him. So
What are you supposed to say right there?
Fucking hate crimes.
Sorry, I'm a fucking what do you call it? A sea lion over here.
more like a seagull.
That works too.
It's like they're really high pitched.
Justin Rude burned.
Me and you, baby, 94 proof all night. Bring your sexy ass over here. Come get you some of this. Put your lips on this. Come here.
But definitely off camera.
Oh yeah, off camera. Shit. Am I still on camera here?
Yes.
There's.
Is my mic good?
There's like 8 cameras pointing at me.
Yeah, here, let me point it to the one where
Put it on me.
nobody's at.
Put it on me. Or yeah, you can put it on me.
Yeah, put it on him.
So is my mic good now? We're sounding good?
I got yelled at about this before, and it's like, goddamn.
I'm super happy. Like, I love this mic.
Here, take this.
How expensive is this mic? It looks expensive.
Go ahead and drink your
Really?
shot of espresso, and I will hide this over here.
Thank you.
Ozzy, how many comics are you talking about tonight?
I'm going to talk about 3 1/4.
Is this like last time where Jeff picked them out and then like you
No,
didn't have any...
I picked these books out. One of these books I picked out, I fucking hated. So, we'll start with the book I hated the absolute least. And this one's going to come as a surprise for some of you who haven't been following comics.
Predator. Holy shit. Is this something new?
Yeah, this is something new, just released under Marvel banner. I wonder why.
Right.
But yes, this is a Predator comic. And if you're familiar with the, the 2010 Adrian Brody outing in Predator?
Yeah.
Predators? Yeah.
Yeah, Predators, yeah.
Yeah, like Topher Grace is in it for some reason.
Yeah, that shocked me actually. Like, I did not expect Topher Grace to be in that.
It made sense towards the end of it why he was there.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. This follows the same premise as that 2010 movie. You have a bunch of people who are dropped into a predator game reserve, and they have to survive. And towards the end of it, some characters that were in a previous comic or whatever show up. I didn't read that book, but I'm reading this one. I'm actually kind of curious to see where this goes. It is violent. This is a really like...
Is it set in current time or?
It's set in whatever time Predator time is. I don't know what that is because apparently these people were held in cryo. So you got people who are from like 2007, some from 1987.
Oh,
you got
wow.
people from 2046.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they were held in cryo and kind of saved for this moment. And they are all kind of dropped together. And this book is full of so much action and blood and guts and people
Hell yeah.
just getting murdered. It's pretty great.
It's what you expect, right?
Yeah, for a Predator comic, yes, this is exactly what I wanted, and I'm excited to see where this goes. This is book 1 of 5, so there's going to be 4 more after this one.
Okay.
I'm going to have to add this to the pull list.
Any thoughts on the art in it? Like, I haven't seen it.
The art in it, it's mid. The art
Kind
is
of
mid.
standard fare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story is mid too, but I feel like if you're a Predator fan, if the original 1987 flick appealed to you,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this as a comic. I would give this a recommend just because it's a lot of fun.
Do you think it's like the hyper violence kind of sells it?
The hyper violence sells a little bit. The fact that you're not really attached to any of the characters that appear here also helps. So you really don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to live through it.
Do you think that over the course of the 5 issues, there will be a character or two that really does like have a genuine arc that people might get attached to?
Yeah, I honestly feel like that. Like, they do a really good job of establishing people in this book.
That's awesome.
It's pretty strong, and it, like I said, it's the same plot as the 2010 Adrian Brody movie. It's like, come to find out, you never really found out what happened to this character. So who knows? He might show up in this book.
Hey, that would be great, man.
I would like to see it.
Did you like Prey or Predators better?
I love Predators more. I felt Prey was a step in the right direction, but I also felt like there's no shot that she had a chance of killing that Predator with her tomahawk attached to a rope. Yeah, there's no shot.
You think Predators are smarter than that?
I really do. I feel like someone really wanted this person to win, and that's why they won. It's like, for instance, it's like take your favorite character, it's like put them up against your other favorite character. Whoever wins is because you wanted
want
that
them
character.
to win.
Yes. Yeah. And it's one of those kinds of things. It's like if you thought about it realistically, there's no way that person would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, and personally, it's like we watch these movies, we're already past the point of the creature being killed. It's like now you would surprise the hell out of people if the bad guy won.
Yeah. And, you know, it's a kind of a stark contrast to the original Predator movie where, you know, he had Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, dead to rights, you know, but it made total sense why he let him live and chose to fight him hand to hand.
And then you watch Prey, and it's like, there's no way she should have lived.
They didn't have that kind of...
No.
Where it made sense.
No.
That's a shame.
And even the part where they kind of, like, alluded to, like, the original 87 movie.
Yeah.
They didn't even go with that. They went with the flowers, you know.
The flowers?
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil the movie for those who haven't seen it.
I understand.
But yeah.
Somebody said the Predator was still pretty green, so...
It wasn't the first Predator or the most recent
The
movie?
one in Prey.
The one in Prey. Yeah, I did hear it was like
smart and it's seasoned, maybe.
Yeah, I did hear it was something like it's that Predator's first hunt or something like that.
Neither were the humans. They had muskets. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
to
this
be
thing
fair,
still had like a shoulder-mounted cannon. Like,
yeah, I think a noob human is still not anything compared to a noob Predator, but
yeah, like,
They can go invis, man. That's fucking OP.
it still went invis, and it's like,
that's
yeah, no
OP.
shot. Yeah, well, flowers, whatever. Yeah, whatever. So no, like you literally saw this dude like blow up a forest full of Frenchmen.
really,
Like that happened in the Prey movie. And it's like, really? She beat the Predator.
I heard the only thing that made sense about it, without like spoiling anything, the only thing, like people that defended her beating the Predator, their defense for it, I didn't see the movie, so you would have to tell me if this makes sense or not,
go for it.
is that the Predator was very, very injured going into that fight.
Barely.
Okay, so not seriously injured?
Not seriously. Not enough. Not like what Arnie's Predator had been through. Not even what Danny Glover's Predator had been through.
I liked that one too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Concrete Jungle Hunter from Predator 2.
That's one.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I like Predator 2 more than the first Predator. I will give it.
Yeah.
Predators comes in third. I love that movie too.
Yeah, all three of those solid.
Either way, if you're looking for like some more Predator, it's out there. Go read it. It's actually really fun. I enjoyed it. The book that I'm going to roast tonight is Emma Kubert's Stoneheart.
Okay.
This book is like a failed D&D campaign that they decided, like, wouldn't this be great if we turn it into a comic, even though it's not super interesting? And it's like, I get a lot of flack for this.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I get a lot of flack for this because it's like, yeah, I'm an artist, but I also know what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of. And I respect people who put in the effort and the work, but I also will critique. And I feel like as an artist, if you do not take criticism well, you're not going to evolve as an artist. And I absolutely hate the art in this book. It is like napkin doodles, like what I'm looking at. And it's like, I can see the potential, but a lot of it I just don't like. I find it kind of off-putting.
I ain't gonna lie, her surprise face on that first page you showed reminds me of one of your masks.
But this right here,
Reminds you of what?
one of my masks.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Betty.
I wore that mask,
Question.
yeah.
I hate it because I'm in this book. So
Yeah.
so first and foremost, I'm going to sue for copyright infringement.
All right, Nintendo.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of the art. The story, like, it's trying to like create this kind of a boyfu like
Yeah, okay.
narrative, and it's. I think the issue is that I'm not the target audience for this book.
But it seems like even the girls prefer waifus over. So who is the target audience?
I don't know.
That's weird.
But it's like whoever the target audience is probably isn't reading this book.
Yeah, it looks like men prefer women and women prefer women. So
Exactly. So anyway, moving on past that. Yeah, this, like, I'm pretty sure there's probably like several people who would read this book. I don't see this book being a household name anytime soon. And it's The Stoneheart by Emma Kubert. Yeah, this is a strong no for me. I just didn't get anything from this that I didn't get from like the terrible book I read last week. Because I'm not the audience.
So do they try to go like the romance route with that book? Is that what they're trying to go with?
Like, there was inklings of that, but then there was also inklings of like strong independent woman who doesn't need man.
That kind of creates a little bit of a contradiction or a conflict, right?
A bit. So it's like, what purpose do the guys serve? Like, none.
It's like you can't make both groups happy at the same time. You definitely need to pick an audience, right?
It's like trying to fight a war on all fronts. One of those fronts will slip.
Yeah.
A book I really did enjoy with a really great female protagonist was the new X-23 book.
Okay.
All right, so if you're not familiar with the X-23, and this is her, I'm not sure if this is her first solo series or her second. I'm willing to say this is volume 2, part 1.
Uh-huh.
So the way volumes work is that whoever does the first like run of like a solo comic, that is volume 1. Whoever picks it up next, that's volume 2. Now I'm not sure, I may be wrong, but I think this is the start of volume 2.
That is that little badass Hispanic chick from Logan, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
from the Logan movie. Now, what does Laura Kinney have in common with Harley Quinn?
I honestly, I don't know.
They were both made for an animated series.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Harley Quinn did not start in comics. Laura Kinney did not start in comics. She started in, what was it? It was either Wolverine and the X-Men or X-Men Evolution.
Really?
Those two, she got her started. Harley Quinn started in Batman the Animated Series. That's when they introduced that character. She started in an animated series too.
What do you think made that character so popular?
Because it was interesting at the time. Like, it was super interesting. Like, not a lot of people had seen it. It's like apparently they had tried to duplicate Wolverine. They tried to make clones. All the clones failed. It wasn't until they switched the chromosomes over that they found success in creating female clones of Wolverine.
Wow.
So she is a clone. Technically a daughter.
Uh-huh.
She's a clone of Wolverine.
Wow.
And
Does she have an extra chromosome?
No.
Okay.
Just one X. You know, one extra X there. You know. I see what you're getting at. Shut up.
I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. You're
It's
good.
not funny, but fuck.
It's funny. It's funny, and like the more you think about it, it's funny.
Yeah.
But pretty much she is setting out on her own. She has left Krakoa. Keep in mind, I'm not reading current X-Men books. It's like
Right.
you have to go back a few years to find out what happened with that. But yeah, I was interested in this character because it's like, I like Laura. It's like I liked her in the Logan movie. I liked her in the animated series. I thought it was really interesting, really cool. It's like Wolverine was as close they got to a perfect weapon, you know? And like it was Weapons Plus. It was Weapon X is what Wolverine's codename was, but he was created by the Weapons Plus program. And they were trying to duplicate a super soldier on par with Captain America. That is the reason why Wolverine got the adamantium skeleton grafted to his bones.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you go further back in Wolverine's past, you find out there was actually a lot of other comic book convoluted shit because it's stupid. But either way, yeah. That's the reason why Weapons Plus existed, and that's why Wolverine is the way he is. Wolverine was so close to what they wanted, they decided to try and duplicate Wolverine, and that's how you got X-23. There's another one who I like even more than X-23, and hopefully she appears in this book, and that's Honey Badger. Honey Badger is dope. It's another clone. It's a younger clone of Laura Kinney, because it's duplicates. But Honey Badger just has much better attitude, and she has 3 claws too. So. But this book, it kind of sees like Laura Kinney dealing with her, you know, her own problems and coming into her own as her own character. Because she has held the mantle of Wolverine before, she's trying to be her own person. And like this book was really cool because it has her doing like actual superhero stuff, going out and trying to make a name for herself on her own and wash away her past. But of course, her past is out to get her, and that is Kimura. Kimura was her handler back when she was a part of the program that created her.
Uh-huh.
And this person was super abusive, super toxic. Whether she failed or succeeded, she was still like out to get her. And now she's trying to bring her back into the fold. Because, and keep in mind, this is like almost like 15, 16 years after she escaped. So I'm curious to actually see where this book goes. So X-23 Deadly Genesis is a recommend, especially if you're looking for something refreshing and cool to read. Yeah, this is a book for you. The last book of the evening, we're going to take you back to some Moon Knight. When's the last time we talked about Moon Knight?
Moon Knight?
Moon Noodles, yes.
Holy shit.
Love me some Moon Knight. This book doesn't focus so much on Moon Knight as it does his vampire assistant, Reese. You know, from the start, she was turned by a group of vampires. They were called the Structure. Moon Knight ended up taking those guys out. Reese came to work for him. He's been his assistant since this book started. And here we are on book 21. And this book is all about Reese. And like recently she was sent and trained by the top vampire hunter in Marvel Comics. Who would that be?
Blade?
Exactly. She was taught by Blade how to be a vampire.
Right.
Like she'd been doing a vampire thing, drinking her bags of blood, but she hadn't really been like out in the field.
So why was Blade cool with her versus trying to kill her?
Because she works for Moon Knight. And Blade knows if anybody's going to kill a vampire before he does, it'll be Moon Knight.
Okay. All right.
Blade
all right.
was cool with it.
So she already had the past pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if Moon Knight tells Blade that it's cool, then Blade's like, all right, it's cool.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah. And so she took tutelage from Blade and how to like fully like lean into her vampire abilities. It's like, hey, if you're gonna go out top off, you know, before you go and be around actual living people, because it can be a problem, you know. So like Soldier, who had died during the Zodiac saga, like she turned him to save his life. Now Soldier is also a vampire, so you got 2 vampires working for Moon Knight now. And like this is really cool. They go out to club to try and have a sense of normalcy, and like kind of pantomime being human for a change, just to break the monotony of sleepless nights working for Moon Knight. Everybody needs a little time to just not do the thing they normally do.
Right.
It's respectable. They go out to the club, they're having a good time. That's when you're introduced to this new guy. We don't get his name yet, but he put on a record, and all the humans in the crowd start turning on each other and ripping each other's throats out. Vampires aren't affected,
Yep.
Reese sees what's going on, and she leans into her first true vampire ability, and that is to dissolve her atoms and reappear somewhere else. And she manages to get the drop on the guy, and that's when Moon Knight comes crashing in, starts hoping to protect people. And that's when he realizes we just went up against the Harlequin twins, which were these two clown hitmen who had taken out a bunch of Moon Knight's people. It was for those who are struggling to remember what's going on right now, this was maybe 4 episodes ago when we last talked about Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Took out a bunch of his informants and people, really hurt Moon Knight's feelings and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was yeah. So that was done because of the voice on the telephone. This was a guy who put on a record at a nightclub. Whoever's doing this is doing this through sound, through audio frequencies.
Right.
So that's the big mystery leading on to the next one.
Oh, wow.
Moon Knight. I'm really curious to see where that goes. And that brings us to the end of the comic verse.
Just to throw a little something on the end of there, because we brought up Blade, and that made me think about Wesley Snipes and those excellent films and his performance. Do you think that there's any chance that Wesley Snipes reprises his role as Blade again?
Well, I would love it because he hasn't aged much.
Got them jeans, bro.
Yeah, it's all about the genes. No, Patton Oswalt did a good job of damaging Wesley Snipes' career. So it's there's two sides to every story. And the story you heard was Patton Oswalt's, Stephen Goyer's account. You haven't heard Wesley Snipes' account of it.
I'm not familiar with that story. Was Patton Oswalt in one of the Blade films?
Yeah, Blade Trinity.
Was he that nerdy assistant guy?
Yes.
That was Patton Oswalt?
Ass kickery, yes.
Holy shit.
He was the one who said that line. And I see where Wesley Snipes had a problem with it, especially coming off of the back of Blade 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And how Stephen Goyer, who was the writer of those Blade films, decided to direct for that third one. And there's a reason why a writer should not direct the thing they wrote.
Okay.
Because, there was a lot of issues. And that's when you got Ryan Reynolds and Whistler's daughter thrown into this whole thing. Makes a mess. There's a lot of jokes all right, let me give you this. Blade Trinity feels like a current day Marvel Cinematic Universe movie.
Okay, so they kind of tossed aside that dark gritty for some comedy.
Yes. Think of Blade, watch Blade Trinity, then watch Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Same.
Kind of the same issues permeate those films?
Yes.
Was that the one where he picked up Triple H picked up a guy for this big suplex and Triple H was in it as a vampire and it was a little hokey, right?
Yeah, it really was. So the same problems that plague Marvel today plagued that movie almost 20 years ago now?
So that's what I'm saying. It's been so long. Do you see Blade coming back anytime soon? Because I would love to see another Blade film.
That's just it. There is a Blade movie in progress now. They cast Mahershala Ali in the role of Blade.
Who is that actor?
He was in True Detective Season 3. He was also in the Luke Cage series that was on Netflix.
Okay.
He played Cottonmouth in that series.
Okay.
Really great actor. I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to the role. However, it's you got to be able to top Wesley Snipes.
Snipes was so serious, dude.
Yeah, and I just feel like the typical Marvel format for doing a film wouldn't work for that. Because granted, they're allowing Ryan Reynolds to do Deadpool 3. I'm really curious to see what they're going to allow for a Blade movie.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to get away with some PG-13, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, Blade, you kind of expect more of that DC vibe, right? That dark, gritty tone and, very serious.
Not even a DC vibe. I'm expecting a Marvel Knights vibe. even the Netflix series, like the Punisher and Jessica Jones,
Yeah.
they still kept the kid gloves on with that, and it's like that's problematic. That's not true to the character.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not going to do these characters, you know, the way they're meant to be done, the way they appeared in the source material, don't bother.
You feel like that kind of alienates the fan base?
It alienates the fan base, and it also nerfs the character.
Yeah.
It's the reason why you haven't gotten a truly strong Hulk.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
how powerful he is and what
I
he's
have
done,
thought about
you know?
that. Like, I would love to see Hulk go Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? Like,
Not
Like,
really.
Even Doctor Strange is nerfed. So it's like,
Really?
yeah.
wow.
They're not at their full power. It's-
Scarlet Witch, like Nerf City.
Yeah.
Literally.
Wow.
Nerf City.
That's crazy.
She made a city and she's nerfed as hell.
wow.
So
Made a city in her mind and she's nerfed.
is that
Moon
do they
Knight
have
was
to do
nerfed.
that because of how powerful they are? Like,
It's not even that. It's because it's like Marvel's owned by Disney is what it is.
You can't
Moon
show
Knight
how bad
is-
they can be.
Bloody and brutal as hell. And the Moon Knight series they did on Disney Plus, they cut away from the graphic violence that Moon Knight is known for. Moon Knight is a full measure.
Yeah.
He's not a half measure like Batman or Spider-Man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Moon Knight will kill people.
Yeah.
He does not care. And
Right.
they kind of nerf him. You don't see the violence. You see the aftermath of it. They cut it away.
Yeah. That would piss me off as a fan, to be honest with you.
It's a lot like being a Constantine fan and seeing the Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
The Keanu Reeves movie is a great Keanu Reeves movie. It's
No,
a terrible Constantine movie.
I know. I'm just that, and he knew what I was. I just like it for what it is, not necessarily that it's Constantine.
Yeah.
You know, but I know that it's definitely a nerf from Constantine. Yeah. Because Constantine in the animated DC movies, which are some of my favorite movies, you know, because DC animation, they kill it. Like you would think if all they did was just take their animated plots and just make it live action, they'd be fine. But you know, he was in Apocalypse War. That was a super good one. Justice League Dark. He had his own
City of Demons.
Yeah, and they're all good. Every bit of how DC shows off Constantine animated wise is
Even a
It's
live
really
action series that was on NBC for some reason. And they got canceled because they decided to put a Constantine show on NBC for some reason.
yeah.
Outside of the kind of nerfed character that he was given via the script, did Keanu do good with the character outside of that?
No.
It's not really. It wasn't. It's not.
Was it
up
really
to him.
Constantine?
No.
No.
Sadly, I'm asking because it's the only Constantine I've ever seen.
All right, so Constantine's character is from Whitechapel, which is in the UK, in England, and Keanu Reeves is not that. When Constantine was designed, he was designed after Sting from Sting and the Police.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is also not that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Keanu
really
Reeves
not
is
that.
a Bono.
Not to mention, like, the character's always worn a beige coat for some reason, decided to stick him in a black one. It's like, the only thing Keanu Reeves had in common with the comic book character was, like, a vague sense of, like, magic and
how much
cigarettes.
and how much he smoked. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's some great comics.
Everything
though,
else
man.
they got wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really did.
But still, it's a great Keanu Reeves movie. It is a terrible adaptation of Constantine. So, yeah. I don't think DC would make that mistake going forward, but Marvel seems to be intent on making those mistakes.
Yeah. They like their comedy, man. A lot.
They think that's what's safe, and it's like, it's not. You can only do that for so long before people get tired of it.
When people finally realize that comedy doesn't have to be safe,
Yeah.
you know, that's where it's going to make
Brand friendly.
it, you know, like, just don't worry about the safety of it. Just worry about whether or not people are going to see it as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it off of that. Is it funny? Well, 80% of people laughed at it. Well, are the 20% of people the people that don't laugh at stuff? Yeah. Okay, I think we'll send it.
I think when companies stop treating, 15,000 retweets as more significant than 100,000 ticket sales,
Yes.
then we'll be back in the correct order.
Right.
Yeah. Like, Twitter's really a small vocal minority. If you're, like, letting those people dictate, like, how you do things, you really
You have to stop. You have to let it go because it's not going to help anything.
Stop trying to make everyone happy. You're not. Not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay.
Speaking of that, Tilly, what the fuck is on my pants that is so
Delicious.
amazing that you've rubbed the khaki out of my khakis?
I could make some guesses, but probably not within TOS.
Did I hear that you went over every comic that you had?
Yeah.
And was Comic Verse as good as I heard it was in the kitchen?
It was good, man.
It was wonderful.
I enjoyed it.
Cool. Are y'all ready for
It
the
was
next
better when
game?
you're up close, though.
I'm ready for the next. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This
So,
is going to keep going.
Honey Bunches, I love you to
We're only
death.
25% into the game.
By default, I have to hate every game. That's
That's kind of just how it works, and that's
Well-
okay. But I mean,
This game sucks.
yes. So these,
I want my freedom.
so
Think
start
about it like this.
randomizing.
We're only an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
Can you go ahead, just for the sake
So,
of time, give me all of Justin's
barely even started.
envelopes so I can go
No.
ahead and pass them to him?
No,
That would be a lot easier.
it would be, but I don't have it set up like that.
It would
Why
be a
are
lot
all-
easier
wait,
and
why are
a
all
lot
these
easier for the
ones?
camera
Aren't we
work.
Because yeah. The reason why is because when you made the envelopes, I told you what to do and you did it like I asked you to. Me not knowing that the 4 different sets had to be numbered differently because they're 4 different sets for us,
Oh.
as opposed to 4 different
I'm
things.
sorry.
It's not you. It was me and how I gave the directions.
Yeah.
So you're gonna randomize that and just give him the one you don't want, and then that way he gets screwed over every time, and we can blame you in case he gets a bad answer.
Fair enough. We'll screw in Justin.
So this one, this is the next. These are people.
All right.
Okay.
People. All right.
The next Banksy pop-up will be a portrait of sorts of this person or people.
Okay.
One of these definitely has an additive thing.
You said
So-
Banksy?
Banksy.
I want it.
Justin's
I
definitely.
know you want it, but
I,
that's,
no, I want this one.
you want. Oh, you want to go first?
No, well,
You want what
if
I
Banksy
put?
does this, I want it.
Okay,
in
got
my
it.
room.
Okay, roger that. So who's going first? I'm guessing he wants to go last.
I'll go first.
You'll go first. Okay, so what is it?
J.K. Rowling riding Charizard on River Phoenix with Roger Rabbit.
That's a lot of
Huh.
Rest in peace, River.
That's a whole lot.
Rest in peace, River Phoenix. But I figured there'd be
Thought he was already
a
dead,
river
honestly.
called Phoenix because it's Harry Potter. I'm stupid. All right, so next time, now I'll remember that wasn't funny. So, okay, go ahead.
Andrew Tate found an exploding Carmen Sandiego. I would like to see.
You would like to see it? I would like to see it too. All right, ready? Jesus Christ's brother Ricky. Believe it or not, that was an answer that you guys gave.
Ricky Christ.
Ricky Christ.
I think that
Ricky
was mine.
Christ.
That was your answer.
From Trailer Park Boys.
Whatever it was definitely what. So, Legs, what was your answer?
Riley Reid, 2023 edition with Evan Rachel Wood.
Yeah.
That's
So here's the additive.
Gross.
Here's the problem. Here's the additive part. You have to tell me the 5 people.
He just learned who that was.
But
But it has Riley Reid, so like
you have to tell right. But you have to tell me the 5 people
Shout out, Jana.
that are behind Evan Rachel Wood.
What?
Yeah, it's not Riley Reid.
Sarah Silverson.
So you're gonna tell me 5 people that are gonna be standing behind her.
Behind her?
That's the Riley Reid thing, isn't it? It's the hurricane. It's a.
That's not Riley Reid.
Greta Thunberg.
That's not Riley Reid.
That's not Riley Reid.
That's Piper Perry, son.
Close.
Piper Perry.
That's
That's
Piper Perry.
Riley
dude.
Reid is a brunette. Piper Perry is a tiny blonde with
Yeah.
braces.
Piper Perry's like the size of Tilly.
And a lot of-
I'm a
and lot of black
connoisseur,
friends.
son.
Yeah.
Gotta get
You
this
are a
shit right.
connoisseur.
Shout out to Piper Perry,
So
though.
automatically Legs wins.
That's a trooper.
And it's not because he watches a lot of things online.
Karma RX.
So-
Shout out to you.
Never
I'm going
watched a single minute of that.
Yeah. You're just
center
you're a
shit.
connoisseur because you're a spitter. You're not a swallower.
We only know it from the memes.
So here you
Right.
go.
I'm-
Right, just the memes.
I'm a meme lord.
It's for the boys.
safe-
And she's
for
like,
work
"Oh
memes.
my God, I'm coming for Christmas."
It's for the
Yes.
boys.
I'm like, "That's Riley Reid." And then the other girl's like, "Look at these handymen behind my white couch."
All right, here we go. In the next blockbuster film, this is your lover who delivers an Oscar-bound performance at your
What
side.
the fuck? What is going on? I'll go first. What is the prompt again?
Okay, so I know who you got. Okay, got it.
Are you sure?
In the next blockbuster film, this is your lover who delivers an Oscar-bound performance at your side.
Jesus Christ, brother, Ricky.
There you go.
Oh my God.
It's that size. So it's a circle.
2 in a row?
It's a circle.
2 in a row.
It's a circle.
My my envelope doesn't have a piece of paper in it. Is there? Can you?
Your envelope doesn't have a
It
piece
doesn't
of
have
paper
a piece
in
of
it?
paper in it. Is there like a way that I can get?
Was it
another
John Cena?
one? No, I guess there's nothing in it.
I
So
don't get that joke.
John Cena, it is.
There was a piece. There's nothing
There's
in
definitely
there?
a piece of paper
All
in
right,
it.
my-
Okay, I was about to say, you fuck.
Courtney Love for me. Yeah, honestly, if you look at the women I've dated,
Yeah, that's about on
that's
par.
probably very true. Like,
Well,
sadly,
So I got.
So when you go and take her out for dinner, are you going to get a side of soup?
I would never take Courtney Love out for dinner. Like, she is not a. No, I'll take her to the bedroom and then send her home. That's it.
Why are you taking it? Why are you
Or
not-
dropping her off at the methadone
Why are you doing
clinic.
that? Why don't you just send her home?
Cause I mean, I'm a piece of shit. Like, I'm about to get this, son. Like,
Okay, well at least you're honest.
They are honest.
It's all about the clout.
I was
vile.
my Oscar-bound performance. It was
down-ass bitch.
whoever really was Carmen Sandiego.
I don't.
Nobody
like,
really knows.
Was it a
I don't
nickname?
like this one.
You don't like this one at all? No. All right,
I got
legs.
Pauly
legs.
Shore.
You got Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore.
Everybody
Actually,
knows.
The Weasel.
I vote for that as the winner.
Yeah, that's
Pauly
the
Shore
winner.
for
Pauly
sure.
Shore. Can you imagine
We're
Pauly
old.
Shore winning an Oscar?
Next to
mean-
Handicap Honcho for sure.
Yeah. Not to mention, Eddie Murphy almost won that Oscar when he came back. When he did that. He did that comeback movie, that serious
it's
one.
weird because Quentin Tarantino always gave like actors who hadn't been heard of for a while a chance.
Yeah.
I would like to give actors you never took seriously in the first place.
Andy
a
Dick.
chance.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Oh god.
Hey, you said never took seriously.
So I don't know where
I
it
would
went.
choose the actor.
But the prompt for this one, because I remember that it was the person. You know what? Fucking shitballs. Hold on one second.
Real quick, did y'all know that GTA is getting a TV show?
Yep. Is it?
Apparently.
Oh, the Miami one.
Didn't just in chat.
I don't even know what the prompt is. I just know my answer's fucking crazy.
Is it like crazy?
My shit crazy. I can't wait to see the fucking prompt, bro.
I'm curious one damn self.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see the fucking prompt.
What could this possibly be?
Dang dang. Dang dang.
That's the problem with all the drinking that we do. It just rolls right through you.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna tell you. So what got you into Kraken as far as rum goes?
I was looking for something that was strong that would get me to where I needed to be.
Did flavor play a part at all?
Not really.
I could tell.
You can always chase it though.
Yeah,
You can.
chase it.
Thank God.
Rum mixes really well too.
Yeah.
But no, I actually hate rum. And I drink it specifically because if I drink vodka like water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. I have
Rum I
friends
can
with the same
like cut
problem.
myself off of and I can maintain really fucking well.
Yeah.
Vodka, you thought I was bad on rum. I'm a monster. I can't stop talking shit. I can't shut up on vodka. That's why I don't drink it.
It's kind of good sometimes when it comes to liquor to pick one that you don't like too much. So
Yeah.
it's not that hard to cut yourself off because it's like, bro, I don't want to drink this anymore. You know
Like,
what
I
I
had
mean?
to talk about this the other night. I swear, like this deep dark fear. I'll be get shot downtown because I drink vodka and I couldn't stop roasting some young guy.
No, well.
There we
You
go.
Shoot like a bitch.
So the prompt was, they're too hot to touch, but not too hot to feel the warm embrace of from behind.
You win, bro.
I won.
So, Legs, what was your answer since the class already went over theirs over here?
Charizard.
Charizard.
Too hot to touch. Okay, that makes it too hot to touch.
It's fair. Yeah.
Not too hot to feel their warm
All right,
embrace.
and since y'all decided who was going to win, my answer was Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
That's
there you
not
go.
bad. Yeah.
That- exactly. So, what was yours, Rex?
I got the Human Torch.
The Human Torch, and
really
then followed by
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the fucking bear.
bear.
My name's
Yeah.
Smokey.
I mean, he's a cuddly bear. Like
Only
that's a
you
win.
can prevent
makes you an
forest fires.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent STDs.
Only you can prevent
Fail.
syphilis.
Hey, can I get another one of those?
Yeah, this is, so like here we go.
No,
Here. You're gonna give one. You're gonna get up.
One to Justin?
Yeah, you're gonna give one to Justin, whichever one you don't want.
Gotcha.
All right, cool.
I gotta hide it.
You gotta hide a thing. Oh yeah, you gotta hide the thing. All right. So the prompt on this one.
Answer.
The prompt on this one is voted most likely to succeed by their peers in rehab.
My mom.
Yeah, well, I did not put your mom answer. I put some good ones though. I can't remember what I stuffed in my own thing. Oh wow.
I thought you gave me 2 answers.
Did I?
No, you just give me one really long bad answer.
Oh, a long bad answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question?
The question was, fucking voted most likely to succeed by their peers in rehab.
Okay, never mind.
So now it's good.
No, this is still the shitty answer.
It's still shit, but you like it.
Because you're a terrible person.
I can wait a minute. Which one
You're
would
a
that have
terrible
been?
person.
Well, you're the one who picked it.
I didn't pick it. It got handed to me at random. You
Well,
picked
then Rex is a
You
terrible
picked the
person.
question, you picked the answer, and then you handed the
Now
shit to me.
Rex is the
Don't look at him. You
Rex
handed
is
him
the
shit,
problem.
handed me. It came from you.
I think personally that
I think when you think about it, you're at minimum
at
an
minimum.
accomplice.
She didn't
Oh
do
yeah,
anything.
I
Aiding and
definitely. I'm the first part of the alley oop.
Dude,
You know,
you're the conspiracy.
y'all are just the dunk master.
You're
You
a
know,
conspiracy charge.
right?
He's the first degree.
Oh,
Yo, what
Good
was my
point.
man's name?
No, that's manslaughter, really, when you think about it,
What's
because
the
he
prompt?
didn't know what he was
the
doing.
prompt was voted most likely to succeed by their peers in rehab.
John Benet Ramsey's parents at the They'll Never Find Out Club.
Oh fuck,
There you go.
Is that your answer?
that's
Yes.
dark.
Jesus fucking
Yeah.
I
winner.
told you, man.
I thought mine was kind of fucked
Seriously?
up. Damn. At least her
Yikes.
parents deserved it, but
Jesus.
this girl did nothing to
When the
deserve
fuck
this.
did we say that shit?
You did. You said John Bonet, and then somebody said some other parents, and then yeah.
Oh, yeah, the mix and match.
Yeah. Exactly. So tighten that at the
Rex, what
bottom.
you
Other way. There you go. Perfect.
All right. So mine was
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson at the I'm Still Relevant convention.
God damn.
I like Pamela. Come on, man.
My
Damn.
wife, Pamela.
Before Paris, before Kim Kardashian,
Yeah.
it was Pamela that fucking blew that shit up.
It was.
I can't hear her name and not think, my wife.
My wife.
I can't. I just see
I'm a
Tommy
child.
driving a boat with his dick. That's what I see. Like,
Well, Tommy. So one of the
mean,
reasons I put that in there is because
I don't
Tommy.
think Pamela Anderson can go, Tommy's dick.
No, but that's the thing that happened. Tommy's remarried, and she recently sent him messages saying, "Hey, I miss you."
did she? Is that real?
That's real.
Was she drunk?
I don't know. I just know what happened.
Bro, there's nobody that's ever fucked that girl like Tommy did.
I'm just saying. For
sure.
She sent that in, and so he posted it.
Oh my God, he fucking outed her? That's
Savage.
dirty. What did she do to deserve that, bro?
I have no idea. But his
Pamela
wife, his wife was like, if you don't post it, I will. I think that's how it happened.
Yeah.
And so somebody posted it.
Wow.
Married to Carmen Electra too?
No, that was that dude from fucking been caught stealing. Fucking Navarro, Dave Navarro.
Dave Navarro, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had like a weird piss
Yeah,
fetish
been
too.
caught
Like they were
stealing.
always peeing on each other and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would have pissed on Carmen Electra. Shit, she was hot as fuck.
And my answer was George Bush at public speaking.
Wow.
Yeah, he comes back up.
That's a good one.
So what'd you got, Justin?
Tiger Woods at a sex addiction clinic.
Yo.
So
I don't know that he would have got voted most likely to succeed.
I don't even know what's going on.
Least likely to succeed. Oz has got the most likely because they never found out.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
here's
true.
the
They
last one.
succeeded a
This is
lot.
the fifth. This is the fifth question from this game.
Oh no.
So which one you picking, Oz?
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. What's the prompt?
Hell no. What?
Hell no.
Oh hell no.
To the no.
I hate
Hell to the no.
Said,
No fucking way I got this.
Here we
There's no
go.
way I got this.
You ready?
No, there's no way I got this.
In the category,
Jesus
I'm not even gonna
Christ.
say my answer. Nope. Gonna have to guess.
Fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Go for it.
In the category of most hated of all hated.
Most hated of all hated. Okay. Brought to you by Mel Gibson.
Go for it. Let me hear it.
This wasn't random. This is a fucking attack, and you know it.
Yeah.
You eat shit and. Is it all three of us?
He must have got Stephen Hawking.
What'd you get?
Jesus Christ.
What did you get?
Derek Jeter.
I did not plan that at all.
If you don't know, chat, that's perfect for him. Perfect.
And Ozzy,
Oh, God.
what'd you get? Here you go, Rex. What'd Ozzy get?
The black guy.
That was not planned at all. You all chose it.
I no longer look like Jesus, but 2 weeks ago, that would have really been on point.
That was almost the best round of answers.
That was crazy.
My answer was Tiny Tim. I don't know how.
You're the only one that got some normal shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Lame.
Fucking lame ass
Tim.
bitch.
I got
Does that seem strangely relevant?
I was trying to fucking give it to Justin, and I guess
No,
it just
I got to
didn't
give it
work
to the
out.
black guy. Like, that's Derek
fair.
Jeter, okay,
No.
but the black guy, like, you gotta.
What y'all think?
Shout out to Jesus Christ,
You
though.
hate them the most?
Look, Derek Jeter was great, like, in soccer or whatever, but, like,
Derek
Do that,
Jeter.
do that look one more time, Oz.
You know what Derek Jeter was good at?
Everything.
of that too, bro. That's too good. Let me get a
Hey,
picture of that.
hey,
Hitting,
hey,
being
Rex.
a captain,
Yeah.
winning
Rex,
World
you know,
Series.
You
He
know
won
what
5
Derek
of
Jeter
them.
was good at? While he's taking the
What was
picture.
Derek Jeter good at?
Having the initials DJ. Hey, you know what Derek Jeter was good at? Having a last name that rhymed with Peter.
It won't stay on
Being
me.
the greatest baseball player to
I'm not.
All right. Listen. Hey, you fucks, quit eating stuff.
I'm trying to be black.
No, you're not. You're trying too hard.
label. It won't stick.
This is the same guy. Hey, during one of your games, did you know you went off on a tangent because you said your fucking your freckles were melanin?
Listen,
Look,
they are though. That's literally what it is.
No, it's not.
look. I just wanted.
It
I
is
cut
very
the camera
malignant.
To you trying to be the black guy, and it wouldn't stay.
I know,
Look
like
how hard you tried, you couldn't be the black guy.
I just keep repelling black guys. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can take a wild guess. But here's the deal. I got to make the next game, so y'all run the show.
All right.
Did we do? We did comic verse.
We talked about the Capcom Spotlight. Do you have any news stories, Justin?
I have a few news
Yeah.
stories.
Thing I'm gonna add on works for both of you guys. So go yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna add what?
The thing I'm gonna add on works for both of you. For a
Great.
news story and a gaming thing.
Shit,
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah.
I'm hard
That's
to please.
okay. There we go.
Go for it.
So in Spain, a man vandalized his drunk son's BMW to prevent him from driving and causing an accident.
He did what?
He destroyed. It says vandalized, but then I read further into the article. He destroyed his son's BMW to stop him from driving drunk.
To stop him from driving drunk.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to say W.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you fucking get for trying to drive drunk, you fucking idiot.
He said he went to extreme lengths to make sure that his inebriated son didn't get behind the wheel of his black BMW and potentially cause a tragedy. The local police received calls about a man vandalizing a vehicle, and he was smashing it with a pickaxe.
Hey, man, I tell you what, that man loves his son. He was willing to lose that fucking vehicle before he would ever lose his son. I'll be honest with you, I respect it. Period. I mean, I probably would have just beat my son, but, like, that's fine, too. Whatever. I would have beat him with the pickaxe.
I don't know if I could beat my son at Fortnite. I would have taken a V8.
Like, look at
Yeah,
that.
with a
Look at
Fortnite.
that car. I'm showing the chat the car. Like,
Yeah.
he fucked that thing up. He flattened all 4 tires, busted out all the windows. He smashed the windshield and the rear. And, like, yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, he didn't put hands on his son, and he did everything he could to stop him from driving drunk. I mean, like, he could have just got him arrested, right? He could have called the police and said, spend a weekend in jail and then see how you feel. I honestly, I respect the dad a lot. And hopefully the son realizes after how that story blew up, he realizes, like, not to fucking play with some shit like that again.
Seriously. Like, the last thing you would want is for your son to, like, veer off a road and, like, onto a highway and then have to call his dad to come and pick him up because he's at the gas station and he's pretty sure a cop was going to arrest him. But, yeah, you definitely don't want those things to happen.
It was in Spain. Anyway,
Who's your daddy that night? Who's your daddy?
I can't relate.
Your daddy
I can't relate. It's not my story.
As my son careened. As my son Dukes and hazarded himself. As my son came into the living room and said, "Oh, well, I guess no one's awake. I'll leave." Everyone was either shitting or going to get something fun for you to do.
That sounds like a made-up story.
Yeah, it's a made-up story that hasn't been talked about before. So.
Ever. And will never be talked about.
And that's why I will never do that again. Moving on.
So, anyway, that young man was 32.
32 years old?
32-year-old.
Thank God he wasn't 37.
He's a 32-year-old. Anyway, in Idaho.
A potato place.
Some totally unrelated jokes going on right now.
Yeah, in Idaho, a pair of men traded tops in under 5 seconds to break the Guinness World Record.
What?
They traded tops, so shirts, in under 5 seconds to break the Guinness World Record.
I don't understand.
David Rush, who has broken more than 250 Guinness World Records to promote STEM education, he worked with his friend to trade their shirts.
Trade their shirts.
Take it off, trade shirts, put the shirt back on.
Not boyfriends.
In 4.44 seconds.
In what? 4.4 seconds?
4.44 seconds.
It had to have been like they literally met in the middle and switched. Like, it had to be. I would love to see a video of that. That's got to be crazy.
Oh, chat's watching it. Don't worry.
Chat gets all the good stuff. You know what we get to look at? Legs tell us these things. That's what we get to look at. And for me, all I can see is like his it's like he's wearing a hijab. It's like it's just eyebrows and up. That's it.
That is
crazy.
Yeah.
4.44 seconds.
The screen is right here, so it covers all this.
Yeah.
So they just see me. Hey, Allahu Akbar, or whatever.
Oh my God!
I was just saying God is good. I was just saying God is good, dude. I was just saying God is good in a different language.
God is
Allahu Akbar.
all the time.
All right, in Maine,
What happened?
they're losing the right to use license plates that are vanity tags.
Well, that's just dairy.
Profanity.
Okay.
And by profanity, I mean someone got theirs taken away and said LUVTOFU.
Love to fuck you.
Love tofu. Yeah.
Oh shit! Tofu's a real thing.
They were a vegan,
Sort of.
They were a vegan, and it got taken away because it could be misconstrued as love to.
Fuck vegans.
You know what frustrates me? You know what frustrates me
If
about
there's any group of people I don't mind getting any kind of hate from, it's vegans. You're unnatural and you shouldn't exist. I will go after vegans all day, every day. What's up?
What frustrates me about that story is that this is something that I'm sure people look at as it's to protect the children, but it was a fucking adult that complained. It wasn't a child. Like, that just feels petty to me.
Some Karen who couldn't mind her own business.
Yeah, exactly. It just feels, and it's like I understand the intent. Like, hey, we're not, let's be adults. Let's set a good example for the children. But it was done 100% to appease a Karen, and that's what I don't like about it.
I got to think about it. Like, one of us had a mom named Karen, so let's change that to a Joyce.
To a Joyce?
A Joyce.
Yeah, I've never met a Joyce that I liked. I ain't got not one Joyce insurgent friend.
Joyce.
Sorry.
I got an Aunt Joyce.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Too bad. It wasn't your mom. That's the important part. No.
Just leave, yeah.
There's
Don't mess with my
somebody's mom.
cereal in my
Somebody's
refrigerator.
mom. Not mine. Not yours. Not his. Not his.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it's just, I hate this, like, this,
Rachel? Would that work too?
this PC Karen culture is just so frustrating. It's like, look, when I was a child, I knew that I couldn't say bad words. I would get whooped by my parents if I did. And I mean, they will whoop my ass. So, like, it was serious. And I just thought to myself growing up, you know, when I'm an adult, when I'm full grown, I can talk the way I want to talk. And then I get here, and I get here right in this brand-friendly WWE PG era fucking bullshit with social media. And it's like, now I'm fucking 37, and everyone's like, oh, you can't say the bad word. It's like, bro, I didn't grow up just to still abide by the same rules I had to abide by when I was 6. It just feels like bullshit.
Looks like you shouldn't have been born a straight white male.
True. It's so hard for me. Like, for you guys watching at home, I know it's hard to understand the struggle of being a straight white male in today's society. What we go through, it's just hard. You can't relate to it. You know, if you're black or female or trans, like, you know, it's just so easy for the rest of you. What?
I am all those things.
Yeah. You're all those things?
All those things.
You're trans? Okay, shit.
That shirt doesn't look like that. That's a transmog.
I'm transdimensional.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Not
it's
even
just
from this reality.
It's just tough, you know. Like, and I wish that you know, it's hard being a minority.
What the fuck?
But I try to be responsible and not complain, and I try to take it in stride. The way they censor me, the way they restrict my, you know, my freedom. I can't use the flag that I want outside of my house. You know what I'm saying? I can't vote the way I want to vote publicly. You know what I'm saying? If I got Fox News on and a guest comes over, I got to switch over to something else. It's stressful. But it's just the burden of being a minority in this country, you know?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I understand your pain, and I'm sorry that we've done that.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, every day I try to get stronger and deal with it. One day we'll get our own month, you know?
I know, right?
Anyway.
We'll get a white Black Panther one day.
White Black Panther.
Trust me, every time I see, like, they've done cast like somebody else that's not the person from the comics, like, we'll wait till they have a white Black Panther. Like, really, that's the metric you go to? It's like, okay.
It just hurts me every time somebody says...
That makes me think of fucking Childish Gambino every time.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shaft. We go take Shaft. First of all, Michael Cera as Shaft? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see who they would cast. I'm curious. Like, I feel like it'd be Dominic Cooper.
Yeah.
Well,
as the white Black Panther. I feel like if not him, then Paul Rudd. I would accept Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is such a fucking G. I love Paul Rudd. He was so good in the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
And the one that everyone would hate regardless if it was black or white, Chris Pratt.
Oh, dude, he can't win to save his life, bro.
Right? It's like, I would like to see Chris Pratt as Black Panther. I think.
Jesus, you would think his name is Chris Trump. That dude cannot fucking get any love.
It's me, Black Panther.
Let's go. Fucking guy. Anyway, it is what it is.
But that was all for the news.
Hold
Man,
up.
good shit.
So tying into both of you guys,
Tie us up.
gaming and news, how about GameStop canceled walk-in pre-orders for Resident Evil 4 Collector's Edition?
Yeah, what was the reason behind that? Did they give one?
When I talked to the guy at the GameStop the other day, no, he didn't even know. And he was a key holder. He opened the store. I was like, now, if I'm not mistaken, like, key holders get emails about everything that's currently going on.
I was the key holder at a GameStop, yes.
Yes.
It's true.
Apparently, he's not doing his job. No wonder why these places are going out of business. But, no, something happened in corporate, and it's funny. I was a walk-in pre-order because when we tried to get the game pre-ordered online, the website wasn't recognizing it. It was down. That's the reason why I was a walk-in pre-order. How about at that Knox Avenue location,
Right.
I'm the only one who pre-ordered the game there. The only one. It felt personal. I'm not going to lie.
Wow. Wow.
Stop racist.
Yes, like
Insane.
I'm not saying it's that. I'm just saying like that's shitty.
Yeah.
It's like I know I wasn't the only person who did a walk-in pre-order around the country, but it's like apparently like if you got like the online pre-order, you're good to go. But if you walked into a GameStop, this collector's edition is a GameStop exclusive. Fuck you.
So wait. Games.
Right?
Huh?
I'm not why you found that out, right?
No, you're not wild.
Okay, good.
So
I text
The first
I text
person,
Jeff.
yeah, the first person who let me know was John Rochelle from Anime Core.
really?
Yeah, Jeff came out like a few hours later. He's like, "Hey, bro, you probably should check on your
Pre-order.
Okay.
All right, so I was like, "All right." So I go to the GameStop. What time does GameStop open?
11, 10 maybe. I don't know.
It used to be 10. I went
think
to
it's
GameStop
11
over
a.m.
at Knox Avenue. They're opening at 12 p.m. now for some
Oh
reason.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
So
late.
I finally get in there. It's like, talk to the dude. Dude didn't know what was happening. He had to call someone from another GameStop just to check.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's national news. Kotaku, Game Informer.
Yeah.
Everybody who talks about games is talking about it. Like, how do you not know?
Yeah. As somebody that to shed a little bit of light on those hours you were talking about,
Yeah.
so I worked at GameStop before I became a streamer. Like it was my last like normal regular job, right? Yeah. And I worked at GameStop during the pandemic, and I can tell you as somebody who worked there that when they drastically shortened their hours during the pandemic, they realized that they were still making the same amount of money, but they were having to pay less money to workers. So they were like, we're just going to try to stick with these hours because we're making about the same amount of money. We're spending less money on labor. Yeah, our workers are getting overwhelmed by customers because they it's not like they gave us an extra cashier.
Yeah.
Like it's the same workers that they would have over a 12-hour period, over an 8-hour period. The same number of workers, but now customers are having to come in like it's a constant rush. Because the store hours are shortened. But they realized we're making the same amount of money. We're spending less money, so they just stuck with it even after like restrictions ended. Yeah.
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's the reason why like a lot of places like that will get burned out, and then next thing you know, it'll be bitching at the current generation like, well, they're not buying the things anymore. And that's because you're bullshit about it.
They'll be out of business eventually, and then they'll be like, well, I don't understand.
It's like after this, it's like after paying money and like taking money out of my pocket to pre-order this thing months ago, just to be told like, yeah, you're not getting the thing. It's like, then what was?
And it's pretty last minute to tell people.
Yeah, like literally 2 weeks from now, the game drops.
Yeah.
It's like, luckily, John Rochelle from Anime Core, he's looking out for me.
Yeah.
So thank you, John Rochelle. However, it's like that made me not want to ever do business with GameStop ever again. Like. Like, there was already the fiasco I had trying to get the Village Collector's Edition. Like, I tried to get it. Couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get the Ghost of Tsushima Edition. I was like, couldn't do it.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to do any more business with GameStop. So if anything, I'll probably go through Best Buy or just online retailers.
And it's a shame because my favorite game store is GameStop. Now, before they went out of business, Game Crazy, I liked them over GameStop. That was the store that... Huh?
I was a fan of Babbage's.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah. I never got to go there. We didn't have one in the city that I lived in North Carolina.
Yeah, we had one here, and then it became a GameStop. Sadly.
Holy shit! Yeah, we had a Game Crazy. It was bundled with Hollywood Video. They would always be in the same store together.
That's cool.
And Game Crazy always had. I liked them more than GameStop because they always had they had more like collectors gaming items, older games, 64 items, old PS1 games. They had way bigger collection of like retro games.
That bugs the hell out of me with GameStop. It's like, I love old games. I love retro games.
Yeah, same.
Like, you can always find like gems that you may have missed like 20 years ago.
Legend of Dragoon, man.
Exactly.
Shit like that.
Lunar. You know?
Yeah. The first Fable.
Fable, yeah. I never played a Siren game.
Yeah, I never played the original Mass Effect.
Yeah, I would play those if I could buy them.
Yep. GameStop don't want your money.
Yeah. Needless to say, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do any more business with GameStop. That just rubbed me the wrong way. So
a lot of people. I actually in my last stream, it was last night. I had somebody come in there and talk to me about that, and they were so pissed off about that and saying the same thing. Like, to me, it feels like there's no way GameStop didn't realize this issue until 2 weeks before the game drops. That's crazy. I feel like they knew sooner and tried to hold out hope that something could be worked out.
That a
and then
shipment would come or
yeah,
some shit.
yeah, exactly. And then
But even then,
It
you'll
makes
know.
me feel like they took the money to like boost numbers for something, but didn't actually order the product.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have the money to order the product.
Yeah.
For the amount of people.
Here's the
who
deal.
reserved
So, like, how much did you put down?
it. I only put down like 60.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. There were people who put down the whole amount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're telling me they didn't get the game?
Yeah.
Even though
All walk-ins.
they paid for it way long ago.
Yeah. Now the people who
And they had the money to make the product.
the only thing that would make this suck more is if like the next day or so comes out, hey, online pre-orders are not being filled either. So whose pre-orders are being filled since this collector's edition was only a GameStop exclusive?
Who knows?
Exactly.
But you know what? I can make you feel better
What?
with a game.
Oh man. Didn't the Resident Evil 4 demo drop tonight?
Yeah, they did release that. They announced the release of that at the Capcom Spotlight. That was like the big thing. Unfortunately, it would have been a bigger surprise, but Twitch leaked it by accident yesterday by advertising it. But yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, we got that. There's no time limit on the demo, but even with no time limit, we don't know how long it is. But it's called, I think, the Chainsaw Man demo, and or the Chainsaw demo. I can't remember which, but it looks really good, and I'm looking forward to playing it on stream. And I'm sure by now people on Twitter are already talking about it. I'm not sure if it went live immediately during their spotlight, but yeah, they dropped it today. So I'm excited to get my hands on it and see what I think about it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm curious to see myself.
Yeah, same.
There we go. So we've done people.
That's the gaming.
We've done places.
And the news.
Now it's time for animals.
Now it's time for things.
Oh, that's the other.
And the last one is ideas.
Oh,
Why is there another one?
Because there's
no more
people,
sections.
those are all the pronouns.
places, things, ideas,
Right.
nouns, right?
Yeah, but that wouldn't make sense to do another one at the end and then because we're gonna do this.
We're gonna
and
do
the
this,
story,
and then you're gonna tell
and
a
then
story.
you're gonna do
Oh,
the
man.
many thanks.
Then we're gonna do the just ideas.
Is this the 3-hour episode? Damn.
It might be.
I don't know.
We've been going on for a long time.
All right,
We
go.
get- all right, so I got the first one. Here you go.
Hate you.
Start passing.
No. I don't even want to look. This is stupid. It's gonna be dumb. It has no choice but to be dumb. Yeah, it's dumb.
Just the thing we needed to start the orgy.
To start the what?
The orgy.
Okay, I thought
this?
the orgy.
Are you mad at me for how I cut things
It
quickly?
looks like the Washington Monument.
Maybe that's just the thing we needed to bring to the orgy.
Why does mine look like a broom
If I hear one more fucking
or a very
goddamn-
poorly shaped penis?
My answer is gym memberships.
All right.
That's what you need to start the orgy.
What's the prompt?
It's meta. Just what you needed to start the orgy.
Trust me, me and Boss have been talking about going to the gym really hard.
Really hardcore.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna happen any day now.
Too easy.
Shout out to Callie Carter.
Yes.
All right.
So
what was the
who's
prompt
next?
again?
The prompt is one more time. Just the thing we needed to start the orgy.
The
To
smell
start
of
the-
gasoline.
The smell of gasoline.
Of gasoline.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like the smell of gasoline. Every time I pump gas
That
in my
was
car,
your
I'm like,
answer. That was your answer for things that turn you on that shouldn't.
yeah, it was a great one. My answer was a eugenics makes a good case sticker.
I feel like I've said this.
I don't know
Yep.
what
Eugenics.
I don't know what eugenics are.
That's they do this.
The most racist person said it.
Yes.
I am the most racist person here.
The most racist person said this.
Yeah, me.
So,
That's impossible. You can't
I'm
be
sorry.
racist.
I thought you meant
He doesn't even know what eugenics is.
Reverend Jackson. Go ahead.
Okay. He does know what it is. He's just playing it smart. So Legs, what's your answer?
Sauce packets.
Sauce packets.
Hey!
Actually, yeah.
That's what you need
Hell
to
yeah,
start the
actually.
orgy.
Gonna liven it up a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Spicy. Indeed.
If you don't put a little Polynesian sauce on it, I don't want it.
Yeah, for real.
That's how it's supposed to work.
I'm looking for the flavor.
There you go.
So,
All right.
I know
Take you to
chat
Flavor
is
Town, baby.
just explaining, but chat answered
Oh, what'd they say?
ethnic superiority.
Jesus.
Who said that?
Damn. I think that they're looking for a cleansing.
I think they liked my answer.
They probably did.
And I know they were just explaining
All right.
what it was.
The
but
prompt for this one is
They didn't say anything but that. I'm like, good answer. Good answer.
the perfect description of your thing without anatomical references.
The perfect description of your genitals?
Of your thing.
Your thing.
Your
Whatever
thing.
That thing is.
Thing.
Okay.
That thing might be this thing.
Right. Might be the thing that you're thinking about.
Where'd my
Right?
thing go?
This shit is offensive.
Chat says, how come nobody is talking about Resident Evil Death Island?
Because, I mean, they didn't show enough for us
It
to really
sounded
care.
strange.
You know?
I mean, I'm looking forward
I
to
just
it.
don't
but
care.
I'm
It
not.
reminded me of a Metalocalypse season trailer.
Ooh,
Death Island.
yeah.
No.
The blackest of
I do cocaine.
I ain't gonna lie, I was very far out there on vitamins, and I was listening to that, and I was just like, this sounds so like from a movie, like
Yeah.
a super corny, like that movie Gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like one of those like
But Gamer
coming
was-
soon.
Gamer was fun though.
Yeah, but I'm saying
was.
like it sounds like it would be like that super
Like
corny.
Death Island, like you could tell it was like some very out of touch people who named it.
Right.
It was like Death Island, really? No.
Maybe
Yeah.
not gamer as much as what was
Like
that?
Resident Evil Bloodshore would have worked a lot better than Death Island.
Agreed. I do like that name more.
Island.
Red
no
Shore.
one escapes.
Bloodshore.
It's over.
Anything other than what we named it.
All right, you
All right.
answer
Who's? You want me to go?
I'll go.
Hold on. Let me read the prompt again. We went off.
Okay.
So the prompt is the perfect description of your thing without anatomical references.
It's pretty much what they warn you about if you have a reaction to vaccines.
You like it?
In the words of Russ Cole,
Yeah.
time is a flat circle.
Oh shit. All right. Here we go. Mine says, "Look what you've won! A brand new car." That
Okay.
could be good or bad. You know, I bought a brand new car, but nobody's been in it.
It's a smart car.
Yeah, it's a dumb car.
I call it Dairy Queen.
Yep, that was an answer. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, somebody just said Dairy Queen, and I said, "Yeah, I have to use this for a penis
I
reference."
bet that was Boo Boo Kitty Fop. That sounds like her.
No, Dairy Queen was this one.
It was him?
Yeah,
I call it.
he said Dairy Queen for.
I remember what the fuck.
Yeah. He said it. And you got to remember, I watched this. I don't know how I remember, but he said it. I said, "What would be something that put a child into a coma? A child from the Victorian era into a
did
coma?"
say that. I do
and he said
remember
Dairy
that.
Queen. He said black people doing doing person things.
Yeah, I just said black people doing things. Y'all made it black people doing black people things.
Right. It was black people doing person things.
Black
right.
people just existed.
And I believe.
You're putting you're throwing racism on us.
I
because
said-
you're
I just
phrasing
said
it.
black people doing stuff.
Yeah, but
and y'all
you're-
made it like specific.
Yeah, but you're throwing it real close to
Right.
how other motherfuckers say it in our heads, and we're like, oh, that's what he meant. But no, that ain't shit. This is why you don't talk to the cops. This is why you call a lawyer.
Oh my god.
So you said Pornhub.
I hadn't given an answer.
No. I'm just saying.
Back then.
Like I remember this
Oh,
from
okay.
rewatching it. Like
That's how you know we're towards
I don't
the end of the
remember
game.
anything.
He's remembering where it's from.
So yeah. What was your answer?
My answer was describing your thing. It's like, this is fucked up. It's like the Oculus Rift. You will see something, just not necessarily feel anything. Fuck you guys.
Hey, you picked that one. That's awesome. You handed me mine, and you picked that
He
one.
won.
Oh, good job,
won.
Rex.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hold on a second. You picked it. You can't be mad at it. You picked it.
What
Good
a
job,
fucking
Timmy.
Yeah. Good
what a
job,
pull,
too.
bro.
I hope chat has a better answer. Please
Yeah, me
don't.
too.
I don't want to win with
We're
that.
gonna go into the third one because it's just I think that's a winner.
All right.
Did you say
That
what was your
really
answer?
unfortunate.
The something.
Okay, got it. All right, so here you go.
Doesn't
Well, did
matter.
chat say anything?
Oh,
Okay, cool. So the prompt for this one is
I know it sucks.
what is that oh so familiar smell?
What is that
Chad,
familiar smell?
I know
Let's see.
You typed that right before he asked that question, but I'm using that for this.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
Come on, it's good. This is a good one. All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, cool.
Mine was wiping back to front.
Yep.
What was the prompt again?
The prompt was
What's that?
what's that oh so familiar smell?
What's that smell? Wiping from back to front. Ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies.
What's your answer?
A flat earther.
I love that answer.
That's also a great one.
Somebody said that for something totally different, and I said, I know they have a particular smell. I know they do. All right, mine was birth control because condoms they got that smell, and I'm sure the pills do.
They
too.
do, man.
They just you've had sex. Like there's no way to hide it, Like and it's on there. What'd you say?
The perfect leftover mac and cheese.
Everybody knows that smell. You
I
burn
know
the
the
cheese
sound.
far too much because you want to nuke it. But then again, it comes out just perfect every time.
And chat has two answers. I don't know which one I like better.
Okay, what do they say?
Roast beef,
Roast beef, got it.
megma.
Schmegma. See, schmegma has a smell.
However, get industrial strength smeg away.
You're good. All right.
Never have to worry again.
All right. And roast beef, too easy. Whoever said that, you failed. All right, here you go. There you go.
Oh no.
The prompt for this one, whoever said it, I love you. Don't listen to me.
Don't listen to that guy who just said that shit.
There's nothing to fear except fear itself.
Y'all saw that. Rex picked which one he fucking handed me.
Right.
I'm going totally random, bro.
Right. There's nothing to fear except
fuck
fear
you.
itself.
You're welcome.
And this thing, of course.
This is a Jeff ass answer.
Say that one more time.
There is nothing to fear except fear itself. And this thing, of course.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Rex.
This is a Jeff answer.
What the fuck?
I don't even know what I put
All
on
right,
my
well, Justin
put on these.
or Tank is winning.
This is let's see.
This is garbage.
Oh, you want me to go first?
No. Me and Ozzy should go first because
Yeah.
our answers suck.
Oh,
I'll
are
go
they?
first?
Wait, he didn't say that shit.
Being able to rightfully be told, I told you so. That's a Jeff ass answer.
It was good.
Terrible. Trash. Throw the whole Jeff out.
So Jeffism, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
knows it was his answer.
Jeffism. Look at him. He's so happy. I can't even be mad. Look how happy he is.
Anybody could have said that,
It was
and I'd have been like, "That's how it works, I guess. No problem." Fate decided.
next.
All right. My answer was 5G and tanning beds.
Yeah, you actually said that the same answers for the same question, and I'm glad you.
Well, I can tell I was drunk.
Yeah. Mine said college degrees being phased out due to the necessity of experience over education.
Wow, that's
That's
actually
a Jeff-ass answer, too.
That's a
You hear
Jeff-ass
how
answer.
Fucking many words that was.
so deep.
But it was a good answer.
Yeah,
was a
man.
All right, now what was your answer, Legs?
Chunk 2024.
That is something to fear.
That's also
Yeah,
a Jeff
all
answer.
right. Wow.
Something to
A lot of
definitely fear.
Jeffisms in this one. Chat, what you got?
All right, so
And then chat said JFK.
See, Jeff. Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, and y'all by the
JFK.
transitive property have become an extension of me. So that's a good thing. So, and keep in mind, we only have one more after this, and then we have a whole nother game.
Put that on me.
This is the thing you do better than me.
Pick which one I want.
This is the thing.
This racist.
I
I
do better than Jeff?
you.
This is the thing you do better than me. Yeah.
Get arrested.
Ah, yeah,
Who
idiot.
cuts paper like this?
Don't start with me. I had to go quick. Fucking the news. There wasn't a lot of news. So.
All right, I'll go first.
Oh, it's that.
Paying your bills at Chili's with pubes.
That was also an answer that I had given for you. But yeah, I would love to see you do that. And you're so much better than me at doing that.
I don't have pubes.
I think ginger pubes actually cost more.
They are a luxury.
They're by weight because they're melanated.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ozzy, what do you got?
Donate mine to kids with cancer.
Teaching others how to Dougie.
What the fuck? You gave that to Ozzy?
No, I didn't. He picked it.
Racism.
I was thinking Justin would have got that one.
Racism.
That was my answer, though.
That was his answer. And then
What odds you got mine?
Mine was depression.
Racism.
Mine was depression. I do depression better than anybody here. But at the same time,
Jesus,
he got he did take one of your answers. So what was your answer?
Gay sex.
You do gay sex much better than anyone here. So yes, Ozzy, I'm sorry that got mixed up, but you can't blame fate. You just can't blame fate. That's how it was.
Chat
said cooking. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that I'm better than Jeff at cooking.
Yeah, by all means, y'all. I will murder
He
y'all.
will body you. Then they said rolling around, which I'm a fuck ton better than
You are
that.
definitely 100% better at rolling around.
And then walking, and that must have been at the two. The other
that was
two.
at me to
That
you.
must have been at them
Got it.
being better than you.
Right.
Because you shattered your ankle walking off the
I
sidewalk.
did. I suck at walking.
So
100%.
that's fair.
Right. We're walking buddies. Here we go.
Why?
This is the last one, and then we got a whole nother game after your story.
All right. What number is this?
This is number 6.
That's a 9.
I know it is. You wrote it. Don't be mad at me.
I didn't write it.
This was the
No, don't touch me there.
This was the thing that got me banned from Burning Man.
Got Jeff banned from Burning Man?
No, got you burned from Burning Man.
Burned from Burning Man. All right.
Ozzy. Has fate decided the right way again?
All right.
Fate decided so good.
Fate decided really good because I actually have one of your answers.
I have one of my answers too.
Don't you love?
What do you have? You have one of my answers?
Shit.
Yeah. That's one of my answers.
All right, so hold on. Let me say mine first.
All right, go for it.
So the thing that got me thrown out of Burning Man was ripping my dick off and throwing it in the river.
That's an Aussie answer.
All right, Rex, and then Rex got.
Mine was doing whatever Tank suggests.
That's an Aussie answer.
That'll get you banned. That'll get you banned from anywhere.
4 for 4.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Selling
That answer.
Aquaburgers, word a day TP, and the shower curtain unextenders out the back of my van.
Jesus,
That
that's
wasn't
so
an Aussie
specific.
answer, but that was one of the Aussie things that was combined into
Yeah,
a
the
thing.
Aussie answer was the TP. The
Yes.
first person
Word
who
of day toilet paper.
The first
That's why I was
person,
like, that's
believe it or
cool,
not, Tank suggests was actually 2 different answers. The first one was Rex. The second one was Ozzy. Doing whatever Tank suggests. Y'all actually said it multiple
Then this one,
Black people outdoing normal person things.
Why do you get all the black people answers? That's crazy.
it's
Is it?
almost
He
like
gets 'em.
it's rigged.
Yeah.
How did I rig it? How? Tell me how.
I don't know, man.
Tell me how I rigged it. Y'all seen how I have not rigged it.
It is ancient magics from the mountains of Caucasus.
Tell me.
What kind of rigging?
What kind of rigging? Yes.
There's a specific type of rigging that I'm thinking about. I can't technically talk about it. All I know is that it exists.
What kind?
It is a. It is.
Considering there's Wi-Fi and computers involved, there's some type of giga rigging. So, what?
I wiggle rigged it.
I say something wrong?
I wiggle rigged it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It's not better. It's worse, isn't it?
I was thinking jerry
It's-
rig.
I Jerry rigged. Wait, but Jerry curl. We can't say that.
That's not what that's talking about.
Thin
You
ice.
had an answer about
Rolling
Jerry Curl.
thin
You
ice.
didn't know what Jerry Curl was, and you tried to ask Ozzy, and it was very racist.
Oh.
What?
This was
I fe-
episode 6.
I felt like
You
would
asked him
know.
about You said he's got a Jerry curl, and he's like, "What's a Jerry curl?" I do. You know, black people have that, and then you kept going about it.
person?
Yeah,
No, but they have Jerry curls. Right?
yeah, it's very true.
I've never seen a white person with one.
I'm glad that you don't
Except
notice.
maybe
that.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top?
Does he
Weird
have a
Al,
Jerry
maybe.
curl?
Weird
See,
Al.
to be
Jerry Seinfeld?
Are those Jerry curls?
It was at one point, yeah, but not really. No.
Where's
Jerry's hair is curly. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Jerry Curl. He was saying it totally. Yep. See, this is where you're not delving deep enough into your past of being a racist.
what about my present of being racist?
I think that's what makes the super monster. So, either way,
fair.
it's no longer February. Sorry, Stephanie. I'm going to make the next game. Actually, I can't make the next game. We have to tell a
Chat's
story.
got an answer.
Oh, they have an answer? Go ahead.
Trying to get people to watch Rex Sterling live.
Ouch. Owie.
Who said it?
Ow.
Yeah, who said it so I can permanently ban them from my fucking streams?
Owies.
I can't.
Jesus
In good
Christ.
faith,
You can't, in good faith,
give an answer to that question.
to whatever he said.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Thanks.
Yikes.
All right. So I'm going to bring my phone over here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we got a story.
Let me
for you
get it
guys.
out.
It's a short story. However, anything can happen
It's
during.
a short story. And I'm going to tell you bitches. Yeah. Because you like to suck dick. Here we go. All right, so where'd you put this thing at?
Over yonder.
It's on my page.
It's on your page. Got it. All right, I'm
So
going there
just
now.
go to Oz,
Going to Oz.
look for recent posts,
Recent post.
and boom.
Oh
Nerd
my
Night
goodness.
Podcast. Nerd Night Podcast presents the spring special, The Nerds and the Bees.
Well, oh shit! I didn't. Oh, yeah, I didn't read nearly enough.
You piece of shit.
Well, I
And
can.
you're supposed to be married to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. So
Wow.
I'm definitely mom. I
Yeah.
got that. I'm mom.
Wow.
He's dad.
Yes.
Rex is Timmy.
Yeah,
You're just
LT.
the narrator and Puberty Paul.
Yes. Puberty
Okay.
Paul.
And then you want me? Is there anything else I'm talking? It's just the mom.
Just a mom, but
And
feel
him's
free
just-
to ad lib mom
I
stuff.
am, but you want me to do it a specific way,
Yeah.
and that's from the start. You want me to do that?
No, not from the start.
Oh, you have me queued up.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, cool.
Yeah. When
It's
mom
on the
comes
cards.
In, that's
It's
the
on
only
the
time
cards.
you're different from the rest of your character.
It's on the cards.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. Okay, cool.
Dad, feel free to chime in with dad stuff when it gets to dad's parts. Okay?
And all we're doing is
And
waiting
then
on
little-
Rexy Poo.
Yeah, and little
'cause,
Timmy can be little Timmy, and then I will be Pee-Pee
You'll be Pee-Pee.
whenever Pee-Pee needs to be
Pepe Le Pew Pew.
Yes.
Wonderful. Here we go. All right.
People are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, we're doing. You have to trust us. This is a thing. This
Welcome
is what
to
we
the
do.
Nerd Night Podcast presents the spring special, The Nerds and the Bees, starring Jeff Frankie as mom, Justin Hall as dad, Rex Sterling as little Timmy, and Oz Mills as the narrator and Puberty Paul. You ready for it?
I'm super ready. We just have to wait for Rex.
I know.
Yeah, he sucks, man.
I know.
Yeah. How long is he peeing for?
All right, so it's time to get in voice actor mode for this. I gotta be kind of sultry with it.
How you want me to read this? Just like my voice?
Yeah, your voice. Just
Okay.
be you, but extra mean you. Like, like you when you're fed up with one of us. Just kind of annoyed.
All right.
You got it. It's like I heard it when he said, "All right." He tapped it in. It was like, "All right, I got this." Hey, hey, you know what you should do? You should bring me a little cup of that medicine.
You should just go over there, and I'm gonna talk to them real quick.
Yeah.
You go over
You
there,
talk to them.
and I'm gonna talk to them real quick.
Rex. This is your penis.
So, let me tell you guys something. No, you're good. Thank you guys for being a part of everything that we've been doing and all the changes that we've had and dealing with all the struggle and whatnot. We've had a couple meetings about some stuff, and I'm telling you, whether it's Book 8 or whether it's something totally different, it's actually going to be with you in mind, and making this from a small little group of people that love us to this huge freaking representation of the 99% of nerds that aren't freaking, put in the spotlight that should be, because it's not just about being an uber nerd or looking good playing games or freaking being Rex Sterling. You just can't be perfect. You can't do that all the time. It's about everything. So all of the stuff from day one that we've talked about doing, that's coming into light. That's what it's culminating into. We have all the equipment we need to do it, but we've been talking about making it more digestible. We've been talking about doing a lot of different things. We'll keep you updated, but at the same time, this is why we do it, for little segments like this, where we get to a point to where Ozzy has to begrudgingly write a fucking ridiculous story.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and
I'm thinking the next story, it won't be funny at all. It'll be like a serious story.
That would be a twist.
Just to fuck with everyone.
that would be the worst situation ever,
I know, right?
considering that from day one,
It'll be some SVU style shit.
About sexual trauma.
From book 1, episode 5, all the way till now. I mean, this is the seventh
next game
story.
will be about the stories I've told.
Yeah, this is the 7th story.
What character said this line?
Yeah. That would suck too, because then you would have to remember people that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, all right. Now,
Who wants a sticker or a decal?
who does?
So does Raven. A car decal.
Everybody wants fucking merch, and we're working on it. I'm telling you, Diabolical needed to get over the hump of the first couple months. That's what we needed to do. Now we're in super production mode, where we're going to change some things up, and we're going to make it make more sense, and we're going to make it more digestible and more fun for you to watch, and more fun for us for it to be a part of, because
like this aspect of things, I don't run.
Right. It's all us. So it's like one of those situations in which I am pulled different ways, and so is Justin, and so is Rex. And
So stop thinking that I run things here. I don't. I'm a participant.
What we're hoping to do in the near future is tune you guys in to how the new way is going to go, and putting that out there, because we love you guys. We want to keep doing this shit, but we got to make it easier on us, and we got to make it more digestible for y'all. So once that formula gets together, we're going to fucking kill it. But as for now, he did the introduction for the story. Do you have it pulled up on your phone?
Oh, I do have it.
All right, cool.
Justin sent it to me. Give me 1 second to pull it up.
So would you read him in one more time?
All right. Nerd Night Podcast presents the spring special, The Nerds and the Bees, starring Jeff Frankie as Mom.
Hi.
Justin Hall as Dad.
Hey.
Rex Sterling as Little Timmy.
Howdy.
And Oz Mills as the narrator. And Puberty Paul.
Puberty Paul.
Puberty Paul. Totally here for this.
Oh,
Right,
God.
Ready
I
to
haven't.
begin?
Yes.
I haven't read like this since I did theater in college.
Welcome.
You're going to be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I use a normal voice for little Timmy?
Just
Like-
use your
Just be
normal
you.
voice.
Just be me. Okay. all right.
You're going to be little regardless.
I just didn't. I wanted to fit in.
Yeah, you're gonna fit in.
I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just squeeze.
You got this, baby.
All right.
All right. It is springtime in the dirty, and little Timmy awakes with a surprise, for little Timmy's tiny Tim has loogied in his Power Rangers undies, while he dreamt of fat titties and flat asses.
This is my first time seeing this. Oh no! I've unloaded in my trousers? I must hide these under the pillow where surely my mom, who cleans my room, will never find them.
Timmy, I'm barging in your room right this moment because I don't respect your boundaries.
Little Timmy's mother opens the door and screams in fright to see her gingerbread baby's gumdrop buttons exposed. She runs away in panic.
Yep, that's the effect I have on women.
Way to go, lady killer.
Who said that?
Psst, down here. Little Timmy looks down to see his penis has a curly fro, eyes, and a mouth. We had a good night last night, didn't we? How about you go in the bathroom and pump me like a super sucker?
When did you get a cigarette? And no, this isn't real. Ding-dongs can't talk.
Oh, I can do more than talk. Picture your math teacher, Miss Dickinson, when she was wearing that skirt, bent over to pick up the chalk and gave you a peek of those beige panties. Made you want to get that dick in, son, huh?
Yeah, that was nice.
Little Tim grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh, God, stop. Why are you getting bigger?
I don't know, bro. How about you make me stop? Why don't you choke me, grab me, and squeeze me hard, you little slut?
Dad, help!
Damn it. This isn't over yet, Timmy. I'll be back when you least suspect me. Next time, you'll have to give a class report, or at church, or wrestling with your friends. I'll pop back up and I'll ruin you. You hear me, you little gas goblin? I'll fucking own you. Tiny Tim muffled his ornery junk in his fresh underwear and got dressed and ran downstairs. Timmy confronted his father, a very distraught mother, over the disaster that befell them this morning.
And yeah, that pretty much is the gist of it.
So you're telling me you were verbally assaulted by your dick?
Yeah, man, he was on some Louis C.K. shit for real this morning. I was honestly scared for my life. I didn't know what to do, and that's why we're having this awkward-ass conversation.
God.
Doris, chill. He's 37.
My baby.
He's just a late bloomer. Maybe you should have drank all those white claws when you were pregnant with him, you little bitch.
Don't you blame this perversion on me? He's so slow because even your sperm gets special parking.
Fuck in the other room before I divorce you and leave you for a check mail order bride who will sponge bath me with her fucking titties.
Oh my God.
Your dad gets it.
Shut up, stupid penis.
Oh God. I'm gonna put dishes in the dishwasher and put laundry in the washer and complain on my blog about how I work too hard around the house.
And not gonna lie, Mom looks kind of thick, robust, curvaceous, like the balls in the Merrill Lynch bull.
What the absolute fuck? Don't want to think about this.
Son, that puberty Paul you're dealing with, he's a nasty ass waffle.
Hey, fuck you, Ralph Lauren polio.
You can hear him too?
Of course I can. I dealt with him when I was a young man, coming of age myself. He'll get you in trouble if you listen to him.
You should rub me down with toothpaste. I bet that would feel amazing on my bulbous tip.
Don't do that. It'll burn. Take it from me. I've already been down these streets.
How do I make it stop?
You don't. You ignore him and make better decisions. When I was your age, puberty Paul tried to get me to use Nair to beat it. My mom had my lotion, and I had 24-hour herpes. Looked like pepperoni cheese stick on my dick. Puberty Paul's he's nothing but trouble.
You should squeeze me between your thighs and feel me throb.
Son, it's time I tell you about the birds and the bees.
That sounds like outside, and I want to play the Resident Evil 4 demo that just dropped.
Listen, you little shit, this is important. You're going through changes, your voice is getting deeper, you're starting to stink. There's a 6'1" black guy between your legs. Shit's getting crazy for you.
Oh no. I'm trying to take a shower and flooded the kitchen.
I'm trading in you in. Fuck. I'm trading you in for a Colombian donkey, you fucking orangutan-chested Neanderthal. Look, son, get yourself a stinger that makes you a bee, buzz buzz.
But I saw on TikTok that some girls have stingers too.
Girls with budges of the bee's knees.
Fucking Christ, we're not going to complicate this. You want more information? Go to Tumblr or Twitter. The birds lay eggs, right? So as a bee, you'll want to sting as many birds, but if you do, you'll die because bees die when they lose its stinger. You understand?
So don't sting birds, sting other bees?
I like where this is going.
No, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh my God, I'm so
Why are you
right
like
now.
this?
Touch me, please.
Cut it out.
Come on.
No stinging anything, period. Sting yourself if you must.
Yeah, sting me.
Point is, son,
I'm so ready.
you're in the craziest time of your life.
Squeeze
Things are
me harder.
complicated. I want you to have self-control. Stay safe out there.
Oh, we're so fucking hard right now.
However, if you must sting a bee or sting a bird or bee, whatever, take this.
Yeah. I like that. Touch me. I've been thinking about you all night.
Fucking narrator, go.
Timmy's father reaches into his wallet and pulls out the limited edition Kiss 78 World Tour commemorative condom and hands it to his loving son.
Wow, Dad. I'm speechless. This is the oldest thing anyone has ever given to me.
You're welcome, son. Just remember what I taught you.
Why did I feel like I'm not really a character in this story? I matter too. You don't appreciate anything I do for you. I cook, I clean,
Oh my God.
I cause property damage,
Your mom.
and all you do is treat me like the redheaded stepchild. I'm sick of you and the writer.
Oh my God.
Doris Clitoris Thigglebottom. What must I do to get you off my fucking nuts? You're literally rolling me up a wall here. Do you not talk enough? God damn. Yuck. Sure thing, honey. Just let me take a bath with the toaster first. Do you remember, son, what I told you?
Did you?
Are you?
I closed out the app.
Why did you?
I tried to
son of a
reopen it.
bitch.
Do you remember, son, what I told you?
Yeah, Dad. Don't sting birds or bees until I sting myself first at a Kiss concert before or after taking a toaster bath with self-control on my period. Right?
Oh God.
Yeah, good talk.
Later that evening in Timmy's room as he prepares for bed.
Today sure was crazy. I guess I'm finally becoming a very effeminate man. I'm still confused about a lot of this, but I think I'll be okay.
Hey, buddy. What you doing up there?
Not now, penis. I want to sleep.
Oh, yeah? I think you should make me leak. Time to tug me like a pool start with those strong, supple hands of yours.
Jesus.
Dude, what the fuck is your problem?
You're my problem, asshole. I'm a part of you whether you like it or not. Now you either learn to live with me or I'll own you. I'm not going anywhere.
I wouldn't be so confident about that in this day and age. You must not have seen the news going on.
Look, you're going to have these urges regardless. This is the time for you to discover your body in privacy and hopefully in healthy ways. Life is going to throw all kinds of things at you, and sex is one of those things. You have all the time in the world for that. I'm here to help you and try and make sense of that.
Wow, penis, that was actually pretty cool of you to say.
I have my moments. Also, if you touch me, I get bigger.
No shit, for real? Like, permanently?
Sure, if that helps. You ever heard of joking?
What's joking?
Let's use the unprotected iPad your parents gave you so they don't have to parent and look it up on the internet.
Let's go, baby.
And like that, Timmy learned something new about himself through a journey of self-discovery.
Night.
Shut the fuck up.
Touch me harder.
Yeah, story time. Little Timmy, I'm so glad that you've grown.
Was that the end?
Being
6'1" black man between your legs.
being
Through some shit.
being your mother has been the best time of my life.
Oh my God.
Now, here's the deal. I have a last game,
Oh, no.
but I don't have it cut up.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to vocalize for a little bit while I get it done, or do you want me to just bring it over here and I ask the questions and then you give me the number of answer you want to ask, you want to get?
You want to just keep ad-libbing for the story?
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
pretty sure there's plenty of sound bites we can get.
You tell me. I mean, I can just bring it over here and
Does
then you
someone
can
else
just tell
want
me
to be
the
Rex's
numbers you
penis,
want.
or do you want me to continue being his
It's no big
penis?
deal. Or I can cut it up like I've been doing. It'll just take me like 5-10 minutes.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to just bring it
Huh?
over. I mean,
Hit encore.
An encore of the
Ad-lib.
story?
Oh my God.
what does chat want?
There was so many ad-libs in it.
Ask chat what they want.
Yeah, that's the audience.
There's
I'm
quite
here
a
to
few
pleasure
ad-libs
the
in there if you
audience.
didn't catch.
Oh, God. Literally said, please do the cry
Yeah.
the whole time if you can.
Yes.
I will cry.
Hey, buddy. How about you get some of that castor oil from the medicine cabinet and stroke me?
Castor oil?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be castor oil? Can't we use something normal like maybe, I don't know, lotion or Vaseline?
Oh, man, that's so passé. You want to use castor oil to make a man out of you.
Come on, I think I should just spit in my hand.
Just
Timmy,
rub on
I can
me.
hear
I
you.
don't care. Spit on my tip.
No, I'm just saying my prayers before bed, Dad.
And before you get started, I want you to take my pubes and twist them into little dreadlocks.
Please tie your penis and volume down.
I'm crippled, not deaf. I can fucking hear you.
Shut the fuck up, penis. I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to bed, Dad. I have a test in the morning at school tomorrow. I'm gonna get.
I told you didn't know how to insulate the walls.
Doris, if you don't shut up, I swear to God, I'm going to throw you out the window.
Maybe you should push the beds together. That way we wouldn't hear him, right?
I don't want to be near you.
Normally, I don't like it when Dad hits Mom, but tonight it would be a nice distraction.
You know what? That's kind of hot, actually.
Fuck.
Why don't you tear a hole in that pillow and stick me in it?
No, I'm not doing that anymore. I told you.
All right, what about that Power Rangers plushie of yours?
If it's the Pink Ranger, I'm kind of interested.
Doris, will you please come to fucking bed? Turn that goddamn light off.
I'm scissoring at the moment.
Oh my
I have
god.
to cut things up for Timmy's project in the morning.
You know,
I
on
can see
second
why
thought,
Kurt Cobain did that.
thinking about your mom scissoring is really kind of killing my mood.
Come on, Penis. I'm trying to get an A. If it's up to you, I'm going to get a D.
Maybe get some pee while you're at it.
I don't know what that means. I'm just trying to focus on school. I just want to be a good boy.
Neither do I. I'm just attached to you, bro. You haven't figured yourself out yet.
Do I have to touch you in order for you to be quiet? I want to go to sleep.
It would help.
Please God, touch him.
Okay, Mom.
Timmy, these fucking walls are paper thin.
And now I'm not into it anymore.
After all that.
Like this shit literally wrote itself. I could have kept going. And it's like, no, I'm gonna tell them to ad lib. It was like I could have gone forever. It was like, no.
Dude, the Rick and Morty vibes are so strong in it. Like, honestly, it's crazy.
You know what? If they're looking for a replacement for Justin Roiland, since he's being currently canceled,
We'll take the job.
I'll take the job.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do
It's
it.
easy.
I'll do it.
for real. Pay me.
It's like for him, it's a lot of repeating the same things over. You just say the same things over a little bit louder and maybe a little off kilter, and then that works because that's a Rick and Morty script. And then he does another voice, and it's like this, and it's like, yeah, I think that fucking works. And then all of a sudden, people start laughing, and then they think it's the greatest thing ever because it's so smartly written. It's like, wow, I can really do this as a job. Yeah, that's how it goes.
And then you just randomly break into a song that sucks.
Yeah. Unless it's the guy from Flight of the Conchords who was the fart cloud, because that was awesome.
That was awesome.
That dude, he played the crab in Moana.
I'm shiny.
I'm shiny. I sparkle like a sunken pirate
love that guy.
ship.
That guy's awesome. Come here. Yeah, it's like it's the same thing they tried to do for the Velma show. It's like, wouldn't it be like terrible if we like did this trope and then do the trope anyway? And it's like because calling it out somehow made it okay for them to do it. But no, it doesn't. It's like Rick and Morty has some good points, but a lot of it, like, I could see some issues with how it was going. It's like you can only do that for so long before it's like you have to either elevate it or let it go.
Or be done, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's like the risk of any show, though.
True. It's like Walking Dead wore out its welcome with me because of similar kind of shit, you know? It's like the fake outs.
How many seasons was that? 8?
10.
10?
Oh, 13.
13? Wow. I thought Walking Dead was only like 8 seasons, dude. Good lord.
Should have been.
Oh, I'm 11. I'm counting the splits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, 11.
What about, and Breaking Bad was 8?
5.
Or,
Bad was
5 seasons.
5 seasons.
oh, it's only,
it was
it's,
6.
it's only,
I thought it was 6. It was 5.
Well, there was a TV movie, El Camino. That was it.
okay, so I did see that one, and I didn't watch it, but I saw it come up, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? And then it was
It's
like,
like
it's
Breaking
Breaking
Bad
Bad.
and
I'm like,
Wire
damn, I gotta
were
watch all of Breaking Bad so I can
5
watch this
seasons
shit.
apiece, so. But yeah. It's like, I feel like most shows shouldn't go past 5 seasons. It's like 5 seasons and then be done. It's like, and if you're gonna try and continue a series, it's like, unless it's like a crime procedural, which can go on forever. It's like, yeah, just keep it short, you know? It's like Dexter didn't need to be past the 1 season. Could have just left it perfect where it was.
Really?
Yeah.
1 season? Because I watched like the first like 5-6 episodes of Dexter, and I thought it was great. Like I never really had a chance to finish it, but I liked what I saw of it a lot, actually.
And chat says the Breaking Bad was 5 seasons and Better Call Saul was 6. So
Sounds about right.
and then so El Camino, did I need to watch all of Breaking Bad to be able to watch that?
I don't think so.
Was it like a backstory? Was it?
It would probably make a little more sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think that it's limited towards
Well, I didn't know if
your
it was.
ability to enjoy it.
I didn't know if it was a continuation or if it was a backstory.
Yeah, it's right after the final episode. Right after the final episode.
Oh, okay.
But that El Camino is.
I just know that damn whatever he says to Skyler is the most gangster shit I've ever heard, and I want to watch the show because of the Metro Boomin mix that they did with it. Where he's like, someone knocks at the door, and a man gets shot. That's what you think of me. And he's like, no, I am the danger. Like, whatever that monologue he said to her was badass.
I'm curious to see like what will happen like 20 years from now when they decide to do the theatrical reboot of it. You know, I'm curious as like what would that look like? Like how nerfed would it be from how it originally started? But I think about things like that all the time. It's like if I create something and it gets popular, I have to be willing to accept that someone along the lines in the future will probably do something that was completely different from the original vision I had of that thing. Am I going to be okay with it? I think, like, I have to be. Because once it's out there, it's no longer mine.
It's got to be like that with making films, because, I mean, you shoot it,
Yeah.
a guy directs it. First, somebody writes it, then somebody directs it, then you got to give it to a fucking editor.
I think about Paul Verhoeven with the original RoboCop with Peter Weller. Having to watch that RoboCop that came out like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, oof, that must have hurt.
Dude, I heard it a comedian say it, but you're talking about like remaking movies.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never see one of The Godfather, right? Like no one would dare touch that.
I would like to see a Godfather with Zac Efron.
But I was thinking, like, what if someone did a story of The Godfather, but from Fredo's viewpoint? Because he was the fuck up of the family.
Yeah.
And he was always, and then he ended up getting killed in the second one. So, like, what if someone did a viewpoint of Fredo? You know, would that even be possible?
It's possible.
I heard comedians talking about that, and I was like, that would be amazing.
It'd be like doing Scarface, but from the other guys.
Yeah, like, that would be so wild.
Yeah.
That'd be a wild approach to a movie.
It's like, and it's like these things will happen because it's like Hollywood's kind of creatively bankrupt right now. They want to take chances on things that have proven themselves in the past.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier to do that than to like do something new that people may or may not like. It's
Seeing
too
that
much.
in video games
Yeah,
too.
it's
Right
too much
now.
of a risk.
That's
know?
what they're talking about. I said, have you seen The Last of Us at all?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you think it's pretty good? I've seen the first 3 episodes. Or I think it's 3 episodes where she makes room for them to escape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's where I ended, and I think it was pretty good. I never played the games or any of that, so I don't know how to compare it. But I think the show is really good.
So far, I've really enjoyed it. It's like I was a little skeptical at first when they first announced the casting for it. It's like I was skeptical of all things Pedro Pascal, and I love him. You know, Bella Ramsey. I was familiar with her from Game of Thrones. She played the King of the North.
She was that little badass girl.
Mormont. She was the little bear.
She was a badass.
And she died like a badass in Game of
Fucking
Thrones.
stabbing the old boy in the face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah. So it's like they announced her as Ellie. It's like I know I can see where some people be mad because they have this mental idea of what Ellie should look like. I feel like she was perfect for it. Pedro Pascal, I did not see readily. And once I saw like the first episode, I was like, all right, this is my Joel going forward. Which is funny because where I'm at now, like you just recently had the episode where the voice actor for Joel from the game appears in the show as a different character, of course. But it was kind of crazy to see, you know, that that homage paid. You know?
Do you get Joel versus Joel?
No, you don't get Joel versus
Shame.
Joel. As a matter of fact, you get the new Ellie versus old Joel. So
Lame.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like, personally, it's like I felt that was kind of really respectful. Not to mention you have the writer of the game, you know, the director, as a writer on the show. So
Troy Baker is in it.
yeah, Troy Baker was in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He plays James, and that's all I'll say. You don't know who that is? That's exposing you. So no, like I've actually really enjoyed The Last of Us. It's like not just from an acting standpoint, as props go, as far as like makeup goes, like some of the best makeups I've seen in a while. There's a few things I have a few issues with, but that's just me. Props, top notch. Of course, one of the most iconic knives in horror is a part of this show. So the Buck 120, it appears again. So it's an iconic knife. It's been on several movie posters. It's the knife that Ghostface uses in every Scream movie.
Oh, okay.
That iconic knife. So, but yeah, the writing is really good. Episode 3 is one of the most beautiful love stories I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was so good.
It was really good.
I was mad because I was like, I didn't realize
That episode had the same energy as the Seymour episode of Futurama to me.
Is that the dog one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It had the same kind of energy.
That's
like,
rough.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was so rough.
It had the same energy though. It was like,
Bro, like I love Nick.
It's bittersweet.
Nick Offerman is a great actor.
And
It's fantastic.
he brings
He
it
was
home.
great
I've been listening
casting
to
for
Linda
Bill.
Ronstadt since that episode, so I was like, oh yeah. No,
You about ready, Jeff?
Yep.
eventually, like he's been going at it for a hot minute now. We're ready to go to bed, man.
That's one of those like side stories I'm glad they fleshed out a little bit more in the show. 'Cause
Good night,
in
Pink
the
Hippo.
game, they didn't really get to spend much time
I was telling
on it.
Pink Hippo good night.
Oh, tell her I'm sorry.
Good night. It's his fault. He should have had this done a couple days ago.
No one gives a fuck. Go to sleep.
Jesus Christ.
I guess I won't slow down then. Fuck you, bitch. Y'all keep talking, goddammit. I'm sorry. I'm on.
No, you're
All right,
good.
so-
You're good. It's fine.
So
it takes a
Rex,
little bit of
let's-
time.
Let's get on some deep shit.
All right. Pick any topic you want to get deep on, and
Bro,
we'll
that
go
ain't
there.
how I work. You know that. We just gotta be talking.
Gotta be talking. All right. So, shit. I mean, what is there to say? You know, it's kind of a chill time of the year. There's no big holidays right now. There's no big game releases right now. Things are kind of slow. It kind of feels like this is a time to focus on something that maybe you haven't really focused on that you've needed to focus on in a while. Like, has there been something that you've been ignoring?
Well, I mean, I got the taxes stuff done. I put that off forever.
I still have not done my taxes.
You haven't done your taxes.
I'm going to do it this weekend.
Bro, it's just like one of those things that was super stressful. Of like, I don't know anything about taxes. And I'm like, oh, if I don't do them, it's going to be tax evasion.
Did you
and
have anything unusual
I'm
on your
gonna go to
taxes
prison.
that you had to deal with?
Selling a house.
Same. I sold my house last year.
But mine was set up different, so
Oh.
I don't have to worry about it for 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was good getting rid of that. Why'd you get into streaming?
Why did I get into streaming?
Yeah. Like what made you be like, that's what I want to do? I want to do that shit.
I think I just like entertaining people. I think I like making people happy. Like I have a very and I really feel like this kind of runs in my bloodline, is that I come from a family of servants, and we just really enjoy pleasing other people. So I've derived the most pleasure in my life from being an entertainer as a pro wrestler, waiting tables, serving food to families and joking with them and bringing them their favorite desserts, and when they have their kids, bringing them like milkshakes. I just enjoy seeing, like, if I can make somebody else smile that just really makes me feel like my life is meaningful, like it's worth living. And so when I was done wrestling, which wasn't by choice, my body gave out on me and I couldn't go anymore. I had regular jobs for a while and I just wanted to die. It was miserable. I was the most depressed I've ever been. And, video games was helping me get through it. And I started streaming first, just to my friends privately. And my friends enjoyed it so much, they started streaming too. And when I saw how much they enjoyed watching me play video games and chat to them while I was playing video games, I saw that they enjoyed it enough that they started doing it as well. I thought, wait a minute, I think I've found something. I found something else I can be a clown for. That's really what I am. I just put on my makeup and I'm a clown. And if it makes people laugh, I'm happy. So I just started streaming more, liked it more. I made a YouTube channel and started making videos. You don't make any money making videos as a small YouTuber, but I started streaming and people started donating, and I was enjoying streaming and people were enjoying donating. It's just like it just started like kind of popping off, and just started doing it more and more. And at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a very lonely person. And I feel like streaming gives me a chance to connect with people like all over the world. Like I could literally connect with anybody that comes into my chat. And then on top of that, I have the chance to entertain them. And I just like everything about it from that perspective. It just makes me happy. That's why I'm a streamer.
It was really cool seeing that there's been someone from Russia and Japan coming into the chat trying to talk and communicate. That was really cool.
Yeah, I think one time I counted it up, and it was maybe in the past like 6 months. I had people from it was like 12, 13 different countries in the chat at once, and that's not that much. I mean, but for my size,
that's so crazy though, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, it felt really cool.
Oh shoot, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That's still cool.
Go ahead, Oz.
All right. We were trying to fucking, do the whole, let him entertain thing. And then it turned out that, the actual entertainment wasn't in here yet, so we didn't want to let him bomb or anything. Yeah. So.
Don't let me kill the show.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, what's the last one? What's the last noun? Ideas.
Oh,
right?
I was going to say.
This is one of my favorite ones.
Ideas is the last noun.
Genders.
See, I will forever forget that ideas is a noun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Person, place, thing.
Ideas. Yep. So, here you go. I must say that it's been an honor doing all of this, because I'm telling you, after we cut this off and I tell y'all about all the stuff that I saw and relived just in the last book alone, it was powerful.
Yeah, trip down memory lane, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Ozzy would pop in and he would sit there with me sometimes and just fucking giggle with me because he knew it was coming. But at the same time, some of that raw emotion of Justin just leaving somebody on camera ridiculously too long was just worth it,
Shout out to Justin.
Yeah. The idea that Tank had that made him a millionaire.
All right, I'll go first.
All right, what you got?
Mobile HR meetings for bad friends.
Would that not be cool as hell? Y'all brought up
mobile HR. You call
no. We literally just show up in suits and a table, have a seat,
like some Chris Hansen shit.
Yeah, have a seat. We know that the last 5 functions you've only shown up to 2. Now, we don't want to add any metrics to this. We just got to say that your performance is very lacking, and just go off on this guy. And then the last bit of it is that person coming in and either agreeing or disagreeing that they're willing to change and be their friend.
Intervention type shit.
There you go. You like it? All right. Mine was moviegoers. Watching a movie with a stranger because going alone is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, going alone is weird. You know what? I just want to add on to that. people always say, like, you know, I'm single and I'm independent and I'm strong and I'm happy being alone and I go to
doing
movies
stuff
all by
alone that
myself.
normally you take
Going to
somebody
movies by yourself is so fucking weird. Why would I go to a movie and pay $18 a ticket and then get $7 for a large drink and then like $30 for a popcorn?
Bro,
Why
it
the
is
fuck-
the best fucking way to see a movie on
by
the planet.
yourself.
On
I
the
can't do it.
planet.
Like it's really.
The theater is just worth going by yourself.
I love going to the theater, but not by myself. I think it's a waste of money to go by yourself.
So we're on the same page.
Yeah, you got to go with somebody else, or other you're just spending $30 to watch a movie that's worth $4.
I want to watch a movie the way they wanted me to watch
The way
it.
God intended. It's fair.
Oz, what's your answer?
Lambskin condoms called He's Bad.
What the fuck?
He's back.
Yep. As you know, the lambskin condom that was brought up twice. The he's bad. That was me.
Yes.
So, Legs, what's yours?
Nerd stain proofing. We clean all chairs, keyboards, and sticky garbage cans. Free restock of Kleenex and lotion every visit.
Gross, but I think that has the most like
Gross.
business potential.
Consumerism
Yeah, you're gonna make
at its
money with
finest.
All right, then we'll give these away at some point.
that. Those final.
All right. So, there you go.
Oh no.
The prompt for this one is
Prompt.
Prompto.
Cock and bounce.
the idea that solidified Ozzy's genius.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, God damn it. I asked that question. Man.
Yeah, what's it say? I want you to go ahead and do it.
I mean,
Think.
it ain't wrong. It ain't
I did-
fucking
you
wrong.
You wanted me to
This
make
is-
him a Swami hat, and I said it was
Stupid. You said it was
culturally
stupid.
insensitive.
That's what you said. Yeah, that's what you said. And you were like, okay, let's put a pumpkin up there. Like that's also not culturally because pretty sure a lot of gourds grow there. Either way, what's your answer, Ray?
All right, my answer is yeah. The big and nasty idea that McDonald's bought and then sued Rex Sterling for after they figured out how much money it was making him on OnlyFans.
Y'all remember the big and nasty burger?
Yeah.
That was him.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the big and tasty.
And it was actually a big and tasty made by you.
Oh yeah, okay. I give you average and tasty.
Okay, yeah, I did. I mean, you did. So now you're going down from you being confident the time you said it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up like personal stuff.
No, it's okay. It's better to just keep it real and not set unrealistic expectations.
That's fucked up. You have a big penis. You have a very large, very attractive, very sought out penis.
I'll speak for
I have
him.
the husband dick. Okay.
His penis is
one
the
that
right
stays forever.
size. And that's no further comment.
I have monogamy dick.
He just wants to take some photos. That's all. He just wants to take some photos.
I have husband
I gotta
dick.
return some tapes to
I just want
Blockbuster.
to take some photos.
Okay.
Is it okay? All right.
As your
My-
penis, I got
I
you.
think I accidentally won.
I'm husband
Mine-
quality dick.
I said dissolving world banking via Hasbro NFTs.
Oh, what the fuck?
All the
Hasbro
answers are badass.
Does
you know?
good things and then they turn around and do really bad things, man. It's really hard.
All right. What you got, Legs?
Word of Day TP NSFW edition for sale now.
I mean, if you think about it.
It's like you can almost tell someone like butchered answers.
How's that not a good fucking answer?
But you can tell.
Yeah.
That's the third time.
It wasn't
Yeah.
written by a poet, I'll say that.
To teach
Oh,
legs to
okay.
stop
So
pooping
much.
on the floor.
Listen,
Hey, legs. No.
These ad-libs are so fucking legendary, bro. God damn.
That's not an ad lib.
It's really not.
Really?
It's a teach-
Wow, that was his real answer. I thought he just said that randomly.
No. Fucking Legs one
No.
time during one of the segments, he said that he wanted to stop pooping on the floor.
Wow.
That was one of the
Ozzy
questions.
wins because that was so good. I didn't think it was an answer.
Why you give me answers and give me fussed at?
Why, it's not. No, it's not a fussing answer.
chat. What do you mean? Ooh.
Ew.
I don't know what you mean.
All right, so
I didn't hear
here we go.
anything
What do you
gross.
mean?
What do you mean? All right, number 3. The prompt is the idea that Rex had to save the internet.
Fuck. God damn.
Are y'all shocking each other?
As
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
And you remember I was getting shot. I don't get shot anymore.
No, that was like we fucked each
That
other.
was
No,
lightning.
I'm just saying I'm not getting shot anymore. He's getting shot all the time.
Yeah, dude.
So Rex is-
Yeah, it's not me anymore. I don't know what it is.
What the fuck is going on?
That was wild.
I have no
that
earthly
was
idea.
hard too. Like,
Yeah, that
was
But for real,
lightning.
like, look, I'm not getting shot anymore.
That Sue Lightning was on the Capcom, like.
Yeah. Sphere Hunter, right?
Yeah, how do
Yes.
you know who Sue Lightning is?
I've seen some of her earlier work.
Have you now?
wait.
A man of culture. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, what is happening right
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
He's like, yeah,
Lightning?
you remember Sphere Hunter? Yeah, I remember that. Why do you know it?
He said, I didn't know who that. Oh, wait a second.
There's a few surprises there.
I appreciate my peers.
You have taste. It's
Yes.
cool.
I haven't tasted.
He's a man of culture.
Yeah,
Oh.
fine.
I've
Someone
witnessed.
tell you?
No, he looked it up.
No, I hit Google and it was like safe search is off, and I'm like, ooh, that's a warning.
That's a warning.
And I looked down and it was like this type of reality person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, hi.
Hello.
And it comes
How
out
are
of
you?
that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you know, to be fair though, Sue had the most to offer in that pre-show.
Yeah.
You could tell that she was the most excited for that Resident Evil 4
she
remake.
is a genuine fan.
She's a huge fan.
I'm
like,
a subscriber to her channel. I love
Yeah.
her content.
She's
Like her
fucking
videos are some of the most informative, most deep diving videos out
Yeah,
there.
she really goes in. Like you can tell that she genuinely loves Resident Evil so
Yeah.
much.
Capcom
Like,
in general. Like,
she just took over when they started talking about Resident Evil. Nobody else had anything to really offer compared to her.
Yeah.
She's fantastic, man. She's a great creator.
I'm a big fan of Spear Hunter. So.
Yeah, Sphere Hunter's amazing.
So the prompt again, the idea that Rex had to save the internet.
All right. I guess I could go first since it's about me.
Sure.
Using the internet to teach people to teach possums to clean air ducts.
That would be cool.
It does sound like a Rex answer.
They're smart
Practical.
They are pretty smart.
and they're practical and
That's
they're free.
pragmatic.
You have free
Pragmata.
labor.
That's right.
Free labor.
Yep.
Right. All right. So mandatory vasectomies for all those who browse the dark web.
I stand by that.
You know what? Yeah. I
Damn,
probably
I've-
shouldn't breed.
I stand by it.
Like in college, I looked on there, so I'm well,
Let's think about it. A vasectomy is like what? Roughly $1,000
Maybe.
Is that all it is?
versus 18 years.
Bro, I'm going to go get a vasectomy. Only $1,000?
Yeah.
And it's
reversing it,
Insured.
though.
Insured.
Oh, insured?
Reversing it is a bit more expensive.
And
I'm
see,
sure I can find
I'm
somebody.
a patient of the VA. Of course, I would go get a vasectomy. But the problem is, I've seen what's happened, so I don't want to.
Explain.
At my facility, I probably would go get a private doctor just because I would like a higher chance of no complications.
What kind of complications have you
Can
seen?
I talk to you about that offline?
Sure. I'm sorry.
Cool bean. No.
I'm
you're
just
perfectly fine.
genuinely curious.
No, it's just.
I would love to get a vasectomy.
Right.
Like, I genuinely just want my balls cut
I
off.
would too. The problem is that
that's not what it does.
right. Yeah.
Well, if we could, make it, if we could alter the procedure to make it better.
Wait, if I
let's-
get a vasectomy, how high are my chances of testicular torsion?
Does it affect testicular torsion?
Like none. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still an outpatient procedure, right?
Me and Heels were talking about this. Do you know why? And I know we're playing a game. I don't give a shit. But you know why most men fail the vasectomy?
Why?
They don't go for their year follow up. So at their year follow up, they use I guess they do another round of tests to make sure the vasectomy stays the vasectomy instead of, because of course the body's naturally trying to heal itself.
Right, that makes sense.
So when you cut it, you cauterize it. So naturally your body's smart enough to say, hey, wait, this might, reattach to this and all that stuff. So after a year's time, you're good. But then after a year, people are like, wait a minute, I got a vasectomy. Well, did you go to your year follow-up? No, I didn't. Well, then there's your issue.
Wow.
Yeah. So they'll try to get mad about not going for their follow-up. But that's how smart your body is.
I'm going to look into how much a
rebuild
vasectomy is because I'm trying to save my life.
I feel you. I think you're just trying to save the life of anybody who might be born from your balls. So, as it is, what was your answer, Oz?
To ban the McRib, causing an outcry on social media so strong the internet actually breaks.
See, he saves the internet by breaking it. Imagine if the world had an internet break like we had an outside break with COVID.
And we should ban the McRib because we all know the McRib is made out of all the assholes from the animals that PETA kills.
And I remember I had a joke where I said that the McRib is basically like meat plywood. Y'all remember that? That was good. Mm-hmm. We had a good time with that one. So, yeah. Lex, did you have an answer?
I do have one.
What was your answer?
A bill proposed to Congress that makes gamers tax exempt.
Ooh. That's good.
See? They saved the internet. Now everybody wants to be a gamer because they get tax breaks. Mm-hmm. So it adds, a lot more validity.
All of a sudden, your girl isn't up your ass so much.
There you go.
It's
a tax break.
That turns it into the Oasis.
Oh yeah, that's not good. But we have to, progress before we. This should be good.
Damn.
The idea that made legs win the Le Mans. Let's see what I fucking throw in mine.
He widened Suez Canal with his mind.
Man, what the fuck is with these ants?
It's terrible.
This is trash.
It's trash.
Mine is a sequel to the one I just had.
What is it?
Using the oil from the Big and Nasty to oil his bearings. What is with all the big and nasty over here? I'm the smallest guy on the fucking podcast next to, obviously,
and yet
Legs.
You're still the biggest nasty.
You're big and nasty?
I really am. I'm a down-ass freak.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've all seen your butthole. We've all seen it. And
welcome, Cap.
How many dudes in your life have seen your butthole?
How many what?
How many dudes in your life have seen your butthole?
My balls?
Your butthole.
My butthole?
Yeah.
Probably like maybe 3 or 400.
Right. And then how many women have seen your butthole?
Oh man, that's sacred, like 2.
Right. You see? So naturally, you might be, a little bit more on the up and up of how a big and nasty is made.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, lots of mayonnaise for sure.
Not to mention, it's a sandwich that Ozzy wants to eat that you are going to make him. That's what he wants. He doesn't want a big and tasty. He wants a big and nasty.
I mean, your buns are going to be soggy, I'll tell you that.
No, I think
he's kind of right. How about I bend you over and rake your ass here with my teeth?
Can I just tell you something? Wow. You just said something that's also another answer, and somebody actually might have it.
Okay.
All right, so
soggy buns.
But mine is wrapping his wheels with lambskin condoms.
What the fuck?
What's with lambskin condoms?
Lambskin condoms actually came up quite a bit in the last couple.
Big and nasties coming soon.
Lambskin, big and nasties. And Legs, what was yours?
Training via doing crop circles at night without even knowing it.
Crop circles again.
Yeah.
We're so predictable, guys.
This is like some AI-generated fucking answers. It's just terrible.
Yeah,
you don't know how I did this, and I don't expect you guys to figure it out.
He's like, we better do this last game.
Sucker at a cat.
It's got great answers.
Chat GPT fucking answers is what it is.
This part of the game is going to really blow you guys away with the responses.
I trained a bot to watch 1,000 hours of Nerd Night podcast. This is what it came up with.
Joke's on you. There's not 1,000 hours. The idea that ensures that Rex might start to identify as a virgin.
Oh, God. Okay.
The what?
That Rex might start to identify as a virgin in the future.
This is the reason?
Yeah. There's the reason. I'll go first.
All right.
I said he fears nothing at a furry frenzy. If you remember, that was 2 different answers. 1, Ozzy fears nothing, and then 2, he does fear a furry frenzy. But you would fear nothing at a furry frenzy.
I would smash the fuck out of a furry.
That's the point. He wouldn't. You're obviously stronger.
Oh, I know what the furry you're talking about too. Yeah,
You know.
that was a cute.
Oh, that furry.
Yeah, she's amazing.
that was a cute ass furry.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
One of the rare, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's one of the daddy
like-
issues you don't mind talking to.
She was so good.
It's
I
like the
got you.
current Marvel Legends, how you can't see the figure in the box.
Yeah.
You know,
You
once
know,
you get out that box,
you know.
you got a winner.
Got it. What's yours,
Shout out.
Ozzy?
He went on a glass bottom boat ride and cried because he couldn't keep an erection.
Not being able to keep an erection is terrible.
Especially on a glass
Keep in
bottom boat
mind,
ride.
that was also your answer.
The whiskey dick will break your heart. That was my answer?
That was
Fuck,
your
that
answer.
really was my answer, wasn't it?
I had
that-
whiskey dick once, but that's because I intentionally gave myself whiskey.
He did do that.
Sometimes you gotta do that to escape
It was
a situation.
save. It was a save.
Yeah.
Legs, what's your answer?
His chair is hotter than him, which means at least his backside doesn't diminish value.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Makes
cruel.
sense.
I'm sorry.
That's funny. All right, and
That's biased. Look, Rex, I just want you to know I didn't say that.
I believe you.
I don't.
It's
I
I,
hilarious.
said it, but I didn't say it.
I get it.
yeah, he's saying because he's hilarious, as if.
All
that
right,
didn't
my
fucking
answer is he
make
he thinks dick talk is the next big thing.
It's fair.
That
Funny.
is true.
Funny.
You know what? To be fair, if there was a dick talk, I do think it would be popular.
It would be very popular.
I really feel like it
done
would be.
ruined the fucking shaft market. It's in shambles.
Hey, I don't even send out dick pics mostly.
White chef.
I started doing fucking lewds.
You started doing luge?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think you do a great boudoir. Like a
I was thinking about actually doing like
man.
I would like to do male boudoir fucking pictures. I think that
That would be tasteful.
it's like not just like a disembodied penis to send to a chick, but like
I just
actually
keep going in circles.
yeah, put on like some mesh underwear, you know, like black and white photos. It's like
Is
I
it another
get you
answer
good
about a
angles.
big and nasty?
My answers, yeah, they're just going in circles, but it's like it's funny.
hold
I'm
on,
not shitting on it. It's just wow. I'm really like the universe is trying to tell me something
you know what?
tonight.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not bad. I just feel like like they're speaking to me right
Oh,
now.
okay.
I'm doing boy
You're
last.
pulling,
Well,
you're pulling your tarot cards.
The
right
prompt,
Right.
The prompt is the
the
idea as to why my vagina itches.
The idea.
As to why my vagina itches.
All right. So my answer was my vasectomy took too much off the top. Pretty much the whole thing, I
Time is a
guess.
flat circle.
Yeah. Wow.
happening.
I said, I
That
said,
vasectomy went real wrong if it made
What
my
you got over there,
vagina
ladies?
itch.
I fucking said, I say things like, "Be kind to yourself. The future isn't promised." That was actually a Rex answer.
There's no fate but what we make.
That's why my vagina itches.
Yeah.
I keep saying shit like that.
Yeah,
to
that
other
made
people.
my vagina itch. Shit.
I sat in Rex's chair without Kevlar pants on.
That's good.
Why?
That's why my vagina is.
That didn't apply before Saturday.
From ripping my dick off and throwing it in the
River! Was that a great final fucking thing to go over? Because I have
Oh,
one more
man.
question. That was 6.
That couldn't have been the last one. That would have been a
Seven-
great one to end on.
Do you have a great one to end on?
No, I said that would have been a great one to end
Well,
on.
technically it is because the last question is, what's the next what's the next big idea for Nerd Night in y'all's opinion? You know, it doesn't have to be a segment. It doesn't. I mean, I want you guys. I want to candidly ask y'all what y'all think because I don't think my opinion matters.
Next big idea for Nerd Night. I think Nerd Night streaming on other platforms, would be great. Like restreaming to maybe Kick. It's a new platform. It's doing really good. It's not completely saturated the way YouTube and Twitch is yet. Even Twitch. Twitch is home to a lot of great podcasts. So I think streaming to other platforms until you get monetized would be something really creative and rewarding.
Okay.
That's my suggestion.
I think Nerd Night breaking off and doing a Broken Lizard Club kind of thing.
Oh, a movie. Yeah.
Nerd
That'd be
Night
cool.
podcast movies. Yeah.
Nerd Night Productions.
I'm not gonna lie, Justin
Nerd
Rex,
Productions.
let's go.
You,
Like some Trailer Park Boys shit, but it's the Nerd Night.
please don't tempt me, for God's sake, because I just adore.
At which
know
point
we
I
can
would
do it.
quit writing for the show. Yeah, Jesus.
We would need
guys
you
are
to
exhausting.
write. You would have to be the buffer. You'd have to be the buffer. There's too much paste here. We need some coal.
You need some seasoning.
We need some pepper. Peppercorn. And Legs, what's your answer, buddy?
I don't know, putting out some videos about comics and like recording the art and showing all that and putting it together in videos, I think would be a good thing.
So segment the segments.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like a human centipede.
Like if ass to
just
mouth.
just like that. just like that moving. I'll be at the
I want y'all to think about
I'm
something.
taking front. No.
I'll take the back.
Can I just explain this to you?
Sure.
Hear me out. This is gonna weird you
It's
out.
gonna get stuck in the middle.
I'm
Weird
glad
me
that
out.
we can end the Nerd Night Podcast Book 7 on this note.
Lucky number 7.
Here's the deal. If you think about it, a large portion of taste is smell. If I am sewn to what is producing said smell, the possibility of it not tasting so bad is feasible.
Jesus Christ. All that so you could use the word feasible.
Yes.
Rex is thinking about it, and
always
now he's
been-
like, wait a minute, how many foods do I smell and then taste as opposed to taste and smell type thing? It makes sense.
Like vanilla is not a flavor. It's
not. It's all
a
smell.
factory.
Yeah, 100%. It's just sugar. Sugar and black flecks.
It's a flour. Yeah.
100%.
Delicious.
It's delicious. Absolutely. But still,
call
if
white
you're ever
people
thinking
vanilla.
about doing the human
That's a
centipede,
compliment.
now you have a pro.
It's just like cumin.
I'm ready.
You have a pro.
Cumin doesn't have a taste. It has a smell. Hot dog chili, you think cumin.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's a warmth. But
Very mild.
considering how book 7 is gone, what'd y'all think of the games?
Super fun.
Yeah, y'all
They're
like
funny,
how,
that last one was a doozy.
Come on.
For the Christmas giveaway, these things.
No, I'm gonna throw them all away.
No. They're going to get recycled or used for something else.
Yeah, they probably will. The idea is that I want them to be a little bit
Matter of
more
fact, we should turn
interactive.
all these into Cards Against Humanity cards
Okay.
for the Nerd Night edition.
Okay.
Nerds against humanity.
Yes.
I'm just saying, think about it, Jeff.
It's possible. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's definitely not just nerds. It's 100% the fact that this is not safe for work material. Not safe for work nerds. Nerds safe for work. Nerd isn't safe for work. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But as it is, let's go on and move into the many thanks. We have many thanks to Aficionados of Augusta. Thank you for providing us with wonderful equipment. Thank you to Top Dog Comics, Adam, and Chris. You guys have always been there for us. We love you dearly. Thank you for supporting us for this long. David Hutchinson, big bearded beautiful bastard from Book Tavern. We have Jonathan Rochelle. We got to get him back on the show somehow. He's just so busy. He does everything. If he's not fucking running these stores, he's Ubering. If he's not doing that, he's at a convention. And if he's not doing that, he's chasing some lady who has a tail.
Yes.
So as it is, he is a furry fan. We love him dearly. We love all of you. Thank you, Rex, for being a wonderful, warm addition. Thank you, Justin, for tolerating us, because we know that sometimes we can become ungovernable. Thank you, Ozzy, for always being my brother. And thank you to me, who puts up with everybody here. Exactly. So as it is, we've been streaming for how long now?
7 hours.
7 hours. 3 hours and 30 minutes probably, right? Somewhere around there.
3 hours 21.
So-
honestly, it felt shorter than that. It was a good show.
I mean, we used to, yeah, but at the same time, we love you all. Thank you for being a part of this book. We'll keep you in the loop as we, we take it up the tailpipe.
As we close tonight, I want you to reach between your legs and stroke me so hard right now.
Well, who are you? You talking to Timmy? 'Cause I feel like that right now.
Why don't you give me that Mr. Miyagi?
Oh God!
Wow, wax on,
Wax off. But at the same time, everybody,
wax off.
Everybody, tell the audience why you love them, real quick. Just go.
Hey, I just love them because they support what we do. They support independent creators. They support small creators, people that are trying to come up and make something and create something, entertain people, trying to do something different. I respect that. I can tell that our audience respects art and artists. And at the end of the day, I think that's what a lot of us are, is artists trying to do some common things, but do them in a different way. I really like that. And I appreciate the audience for giving us a chance to do that and a platform to do that.
Hell yeah. Legs, tell them you love them, tell them goodbye, tell them something.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for correcting me all the time.
So you can just tell how lovey-dovey.
No, that's a fucking thing, son.
I don't like you.
Ozzy, tell them goodbye your way.
As your penis, I just want to say thank you for cleaning me really good in the shower.
But no Q-tips, but the women too. Tell them thank you for cleaning the vaginas, keeping the vaginas.
Yeah,
the vaginas.
Yeah.
I could be a vagina.
You could go ahead.
So I just want to say,
wow.
Yeah, we have a really good time together.
We do.
And, thank you for rocking my little boat there.
I'm about to beat you up.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what happened, but it was 100% magical.
He said he was going to be a vagina. So I'm about to beat him up.
Oh, man.
You know what? Beat me, Daddy.
So here's the deal. We love you all. Nerd Night's changing. You're going to be a part of it, and we're so happy that this is the 65th episode.
Oh my!
65th.
69 is on the way.
65th.
We're getting old, man.
We are getting old, but that's okay, because y'all are gonna get old with us, and then we're gonna be all be in the nursing home together, probably in Vegas. Ray, find a nice place. Find a nice place. We'll all come.
It's time for another Vegas trip.
It is, and we're gonna have fun vlogging
and
the
this
shit
time,
out.
hopefully, I'll get to see Penn and fucking Teller.
I know you will, because you won't have to wrestle your brother to the floor.
We'll see.
Now, everybody say bye.